Hello. Oh, right. We're in here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
God, I love
Hello.
that giant Kingdom Hearts logo.
Yeah, just in case you forgot that we have other games. If you put them together, there's a secret cipher.
It's wonderful. Can't believe it. So good. Man.
Man.
Hello,
Boy.
everybody. I now realize that I have not made the Hangout screen work with the other reactives, so that's cool. Makes Gregor look really tiny, but like everybody's in the background, so it's fine. We can like
They've shrunk my ass.
we can like throw all of these out now. Look at all these things I'm throwing out. Man, they're all gone. Now it's just you and me and the duck. The duck is here. You can't stop it. We're playing some Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Let's go.
Do you guys want to do that? Do you guys want to chat? I'm sorry, I didn't ask you if you wanted to watch that or not. Is that cool with everybody? If you don't want us to chat, we can do something else.
All right, I think we should do Pokemon Masters.
We're not doing Pokemon Masters. Go fuck yourself.
What's that game you've been playing, Lily?
I've been playing Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that one. And not the one that you kept using and making people mad about.
You're gonna have to be specific.
Don't worry about it.
I would sooner play a million rounds of Balatro than playing one round of Pokemon Masters. It's not gonna work.
I knew it was Balatro. I was just being a dick.
Yeah, I knew you knew. That's why I wasn't feeding
I knew
into it.
you knew. I knew.
That's why I wasn't feeding into it.
I've seen that game play and I understand now. I understand it.
Wow, unanimously everyone's saying we should play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Damn.
Like that's what that's what everyone says.
Damn.
Wow. I haven't seen a single person.
Some kind of Yu-Gi-Oh players.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single person say anything about anything else except for Yu-Gi-Oh! Wow. Interesting.
That's huge.
That's so crazy. You guys love us. We're gonna move into the room. Hiya. Hababwa. Hatwatwa. We're here. The room is full. And by full, I mean technically 5 more people can come into the room if I wanted them to. But
No.
we're not going to talk about that. We're not gonna
Don't
go
worry
into that.
about that.
It's fine. You don't know that our password is password. Oh no.
To be fair, give it a month, you might expose it again.
I
You're
probably will at
lying.
some
It's
point.
not password. It's
I'm just zooming in on our thumbnail. There we go. Gambler from another world. Perfect. Wonderful.
That's me.
It is?
God said help.
Who wants to tell us what happened last time?
Who is on the roll today?
It might be me.
So committal.
It might be. I don't know.
It might be. I don't know.
I don't know.
Previously on 5DARPS, Dance, Duelist, Dance.
Dance, duelist, dance. Wait,
Gregor
wrong
wakes up within the overworld and he looks around the room. The 2 elf women he was sleeping with are nowhere to be seen. So he makes his way through the room and sees some cheese. And with the cheese, he sees some cards. And he finds out from the note which has been left that the cheese were from his friends on the other side. So they know he's in the spirit world, so that's good news. Depends on how we interpret it. So with that, and the wonderful message they left him, which is don't fucking die, you know, inspiring stuff really.
Honestly, best thing you possibly could have said.
Yeah. Not like we can give it any other advice, like find the One Piece or something.
If you want.
It hasn't been working out, I will say.
Anyway, so Gregor makes his way to the room on the side where he encounters / talks to both Gale and what's her name? Other woman.
Can't believe you didn't remember Jane Homestuck.
Jane Homestuck. They
Or I guess
talk
it's Jane Stockholm
Jane
now.
Stockholm.
Jane Stockholm. Like the place Stockholm. Anyway.
That's where she's from.
Oh, that's a far way away. Anyway.
No, it's Stockholm Satellite.
Stockholm Satellite. It's the north part, Stockholm Satellite. So, there's crystals in the room, and Jane explains that maybe if they work together and if they're able to break crystals, then they may be able to get a boon, a favor. So Gregor breaks 2 of the crystals with ease because he's just that guy. And one of them reveals, Red Desert Witch, who is upset that Gregor doesn't have her in his deck. She's kind of yandere about it, but like not fully yandere. So Gregor, advice from your boy Riku: don't stick your dick in crazy. Anyway,
I didn't even stick my dick. She grabbed my dick and yanked it. What are you talking about?
Don't stick your dick in crazy. Anyway, so the other one was a bunny who was knocked out asleep, so they couldn't get any information. But most likely she's from the other side where the casino is.
Hate this elf on bunny hate.
It's weird. Anyway.
Or are we putting 2 bad bitches against each other?
Can't 2 kings coexist?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the magician guy came in, they talked, they were able to basically make a deal where Gregor would be able to release a few prisoners alongside the girl. So he made his way to the prison room and talked to each individual spirit that he had an encounter with. The panther woman, the depressed one, and the elf, and that's their character traits. Meanwhile, crazy chick over here who was licking the ball was saying some stuff. Might be relevant, might not be, but she can leave the cage whenever. So, that might come later. Speaking of things to come, we went to the other side of the cage, and the girl who was in Raw finally calmed down.
Fucking music, calm down.
And she wanted to basically agreed to go and help the group out because she had lost some stuff in that place, and also a friend had helped her escape. So she wanted to, go back there. She's also kind of comfortable with spirits around us, so that's some good information. Over here, both Depresso and Panther talked to Clint, and they were able to convince Clint by playing good cop, bad cop that, hey, he should convince the other 2 to work together, which he's attempting to do. Meanwhile, we spoke to Lord Poyo and his magnificence, and we had truly learned that he is not in the cage is in him.
Especially now that he ate the cage.
Yeah. So he was able to use his sucking power to suck up the cage and then use a star to break down the door at the end, which left Water Magician scared but also confused. But Lord Poyo went back in the cage, so she's like, okay, I can kind of keep my job, I guess. But also, if they try and find me, Lord Poyo is probably gonna, destroy this place. So either I lose or I lose. I'm going to stay here. The rest of them made their way out. Also, Park is here, or Park was here. I think it was Park. We made our way out. Park is kind of catatonic, and so we made our way to the room with the cheese, and Gregor and others thought maybe we could send stuff back with the cheese. So they tried using the cheese to send stuff back, but it didn't work. Then they thought the wine might work to send things back, but that didn't work. Then we poured the wine over Park, and that did work apparently. So he's gone. He's back to safety. Jane attempted it. It did not work. And the rest of it began to make our way out. Magician dude over here saw what happened and was like, hey, my homie with the third eye is kind of scared of you guys. So if you, do a solid, we can square this off, And yeah, with that, he was like, get out of here while I go fix the door, because apart from magic, I actually do carpentry. The more you know. Anyway, they all left, and that's what we picked up.
Very good, very cool. Yep. That is the majority of things that happened. As you guys would begin making your way out from there, expecting to be stopped by something silly or one thing or another, but no, you guys are all very easily let out and allowed to wander into the large open area that is before here. You would walk past the area where the guard armor things are doing their thing. These little defender dudes are taking up their quarter. You find that there is still the dark boy over here with their little bat. You find Crocodilus still over by the water, crying his little fucking heart
How
out.
is he still crying?
It's just so sad. And of course, the alchemist of the Black Forest is over, looking into his little power stone, checking things going forward, making the world safe. Currently, you guys making your way out. I believe that 2 of the spirits that are shown here are inside of cards. I believe that Jacqueline is still inside of a card, as well as the witch. So the people who are currently out is just the 5 of you here. Jacqueline can come out whenever they want, but at the moment, you guys are stepping out like this. One thing that I will remind one of you, and that is to say, Endriel, you do have the Water Magician staff on you. You're not entirely sure what you can do with it, but it is a magic staff. You're decently sure that you can wield it, so that's good.
I am also a spellcaster, so I can cast the spells.
I am the spellcaster. I cast the spells.
I am the rat that casts all of the spells.
That was
Should I
pretty
assume
good.
I have my sword at all?
Yep, you have a sword.
Okay. A sword.
You have a sword.
Say.
Yeah.
I see.
You feel that it is not your sword. You're decently sure that your sword unfortunately has been lost to you for the time being. Maybe it
This is
happened
fine.
during your capture by the elves here. Maybe it happened while you were over with the other group. Maybe it happened somewhere in between. Just like the other 2, you are missing bits and pieces, having traveled through the black smoke. Unfortunately, what you have on your waist at the moment is a nice rapier. It's very nice, very cool. But it is not yours.
All right.
That being said, Gregor.
Yeah.
You make your way out. You stand around. You notice that the fireflies are still all about the area out here, doing their little chirpy thing. You also notice that standing outside of this place, there is not a lot of a big line yet. Maybe they don't have the line coming in at this time of day. You're not sure. It always seems like it's the same kind of day when you look up at the sky. But there currently does not appear to be anyone lining up to try to get inside. At least as of yet.
Noted. I guess the line doesn't start this early, huh?
The line?
Oh yeah, usually there's I mean, I don't know, usually. I guess that was just when I came in here. There were people making a line to get in, which mostly meant they were getting denied.
We didn't have to stay in a line. I guess that's one perk of being taken.
Yeah, you get to skip the line and go straight in.
Yes, VIP treatment in some cases.
I mean, I guess that does make you a very important person, yeah.
Very important.
The most important.
So, yes. So, what is the plan?
Well, right now the plan is I'm pretty sure that if we go forward and then to the right, we can get to the casino. I think.
If you lose your way, I'll be able to lead the way.
If we lose our way, we might die. I don't know.
So we are going
Right.
straight to the casino. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
hold on. Is he still crying?
Oh, it's the Green Warrior.
That can't be right.
Do you wish to? Oh wait, hold on. Am I using the wrong mic again?
No, you're fine.
No,
You're fine. You're fine, Jacqueline. It's fine.
Okay, so it sounds like I'm in your fucking ear.
Yeah, it does sound like you're directly in my fucking ear. Thank you.
Very well. Then, do you wish to comfort them, my friend?
When you say it like that, it sounds weird. I was gonna do that, but I don't know why you said it like that.
just go comfort them. You should not let other people's opinions or statements define what you do.
She says a lot of things.
She does. You can try to ignore it.
There is a deity that if you tell them to do one thing, they will hate you and do the other thing just because you told them to do it. Isn't that right, Lord above?
Nothing responds.
Jackie, can I call you Jackie? We're gonna go together over there, and you're gonna be normal. And if you're not gonna be normal, let me know so I can just leave you here till I come back.
I cannot promise to be normal because I've forgotten what normal is.
Like you knew what normal was to begin with.
All right, we're moving.
This is our conversation in Gregor's head thing.
I'm tired of having this conversation in my head.
I do like to imagine you have just been speaking out loud to respond to her.
Yeah, he's just speaking out loud.
As you guys go to make your way over, I will say that most likely Jane, as well as the raw student, will stay behind.
I shall stay behind with the raw student.
Okay. What about you, Andriel? Do you want to do anything
Just
in
in
particular?
case. Just in case. He needs to protect this human.
Alrighty.
So he will walk over.
Do not worry. There's at least one super protective woman and another woman with me.
You make
It's
your way,
fine.
going over toward where Crocodilus is, who is crying their little eyes out over by the river. As you make your way over, they seem to cry outward in just absolute heartbreak.
Oh, my buddy, are you good? You've been crying for at least a straight day now.
Oh, human, is that you?
Yeah, it would be me.
No, I'm fine.
You don't sound fine, I have to tell you. Oh, come on, buddy. You're still upset about the line thing.
But I just don't understand what I have to do.
Well, apparently you have to prove yourself or something. I'm not fully understanding the whole thing.
But I'm already the strongest.
Maybe you have to prove yourself in some other way. I mean, maybe it's a mixture of
Be the
wits and stuff.
fastest.
I don't think it's being. I mean, being fast is pretty important. I've heard.
But then the toughest.
I feel like this is the first one he said again.
Oh.
Maybe.
Idiot. Tico.
Yeah, what's up?
Exactly is the test to get in supposed to be about? So
They would like, at least as far as you understand, and this is as far as the alchemist has just said aloud, that you have to be able to be strong enough to make it through the black smoke. And usually that is only ever told due to the power stone he has. When the power stone lights up, that means that that people are strong enough and they can walk through. However, Gregor would remember this, nobody else would. Even though the power lit up for someone like Dark,
For Dark, I just
they're
want
just
to fuck off.
they're just like, no, fuck off. We can't lose you because you're too important or some shit. So even if you're powerful enough, sometimes they just tell you no anyway. But yes, it is mostly the test itself is mostly just surviving the black smoke. If the orb thinks you can, good job.
Did the Elite Knight pass that test, quote unquote?
You?
Yeah.
Let me make a thing over here. No.
Because obviously he's been
No, you
allowed to
did
go
not.
in and out of the building.
You
so-
have not been allowed outside of the Black Forest. Because that is essentially what the test is. There are two ways out of the Black Forest. One is beyond the black smoke here. The other is beyond the casino.
Okay.
Those are the only two known ways out of the Black Forest. There's also technically the way that the people from the underworld came up from, but nobody really knows how to go that way.
Have you adjusted your information over there, buddy? Oh, there you are.
Sorry, I had to think. So your
You
goal
think
is to...
you think I should think? Should I be the smartest?
Question for you. What's your name?
Crocodilus.
Crocodilus. What is
Because
your
I'm
goal?
a crocodile.
I see.
Where'd the atlas come from?
I don't know.
You know what? That's fair.
It's good to differentiate yourself from others. But anyway, what is your goal getting in there? What do you want?
I would like to go do the other place.
The other place.
Yeah, toward where the sky ripped.
Yeah, might be the other area. I don't even know what we call it. We were in the what something sea. It was the lack thereof of sea. That's where we were for a bit.
Ugh.
And apparently there's a third place called the Beaskier area or something.
Oh, that's the other way. I want to go toward the Great Sea.
Oh, you're gonna get back there. All right.
Yeah.
Oh. They're not looking for the great Leviathan, are they?
I mean, I guess I can ask. Are you gonna ask or am I gonna ask?
Alright, I'll ask. I'm just so comfy right now. Hold on. I'll ask in a bit. Just. Oh.
Are you looking for anything in particular in there?
No.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So you just want to go because you want to.
I need to pass the test.
Oh man, all right, listen. I don't know about the test, but I mean in theory, right? My buddies and I are going over to the other casino area. So maybe if you like join us along, we might be able to find a way over there.
Oh, I couldn't do that. People will know me.
People know you over there.
Oh, not there in particular, no. But the others could see me. I couldn't. No, I can't.
If it changes your mind, there is a path through the out on that side. Same as here.
Why would I want to go out? Is
You
there a
wanted to go-
test?
Was there a test specifically on the casino side?
Nope.
There's
You
no
just
test
need
on the
permission.
casino
You just
side.
need permission from the judge man.
Yeah, you go to Judgment and he goes,
There's no test, but you need the permission of the judge man to leave,
Ah. He just like moves his hand like whatever.
which is easier than passing an arbitrary test here.
Exactly. I can't allow that.
Can you move slightly
That's
to the
the issue.
left, Gregor?
I need to
alright,
pass
Yeah,
hold
the
on.
got my makeup back on.
I need to
What?
pass
Your
the
makeup-
test so that I can have passed the test.
Is that so? What?
Jacqueline, you
Get
make
on
yourself
out.
out.
You're
on
loading.
We're on the edge of the room, remember? Zoom in.
I know.
I got you. I got you. I
There
got
you
you.
go.
All right. Slowly. There you go. You're with me now. Good job.
Yeah, Jacqueline,
would
you make
say.
yourself out. You make yourself out.
So you look for a test. Then you feel yourself weaker and want to prove yourself wrong.
No, I'm not weak. I am the strongest.
Then why do you need a test to show whether you're strong or not?
Because I know that I'm the strongest, but they don't yet.
What you not want is not strength, but acknowledgement? Is that real power? Or is there something more you want? Someone you want to impress?
Well, there's my little brother, I guess.
Your little brother.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, I'm not, like, doing this for him or anything.
Okay, then who?
Hold on.
Take your time.
Looks over toward Gregor and just sort of leans in and tries to whisper despite their mouth being extremely large and the fact the others can still hear him. How do I say it without sounding stupid?
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna say. What are you gonna say, man?
It's my birthright.
Oh, so it's like, you gotta.
I have to, because I'm the strongest left in the forest.
All right, don't worry. I got it.
Okay. Oh, how do I say that?
Don't worry. He's gotta.
Yes.
Gata.
He's gotta do it.
You guys heard exactly what Crocodile said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, as long as it's not for the Great Leviathan, Zork, or the Dark Lords, or Thriller Killer.
No.
That guy's out of here.
I am currently the strongest of the reptiles in the Black Forest. The one who came before me went off to the Great Sea. He passed the test. I need to pass the test.
So it's about lineage more than anything. So it is in a way to prove to yourself that you deserve the blood in your veins.
And once I can do that, then me and Toon Alligator will be fine. No one will mess with us.
Wait, you know Toon Alligator? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's my little bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw him a couple times. I don't know why I've seen him. I just kind of said shit.
Oh, he goes out all the time. Travels around. He's real cute.
Like, just to be clear, it's the little guy with the little axe that has the little theme song they hung to themselves.
Yeah.
So,
They challenged me to a death match once. Of course I didn't die, but he won.
His
so,
birth
you know,
name is Alligilus.
Ah.
We call him Toon Alligator because that's what he wants to be called. Also, the world said so.
Oh, yeah, it's because we're like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Apparently, people in your world call him that, so.
Yeah, we call him Toon Alligator.
Well, out of us, well, perhaps you can help them. I'm not sure about. Wait, does your lineage have magic at all?
Well, it's kind of magic, but more it's, kind of, yokai.
I see.
Yeah, my dad was a Kappa.
That makes sense.
He was also a rapper who never talked to us.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you knew my dad,
My
Kappa
lord.
rapper?
So, just to be clear on this, Crocodilius.
Crocodilus.
Crocodile. That I almost bit my tongue.
He got into a beef with Trapper Drake, and ever since, he's just been on top, dude.
Oh,
Your goal
no.
is to be recognized.
That card's gone.
Your goal is to be recognized for your strength by the orb.
Yeah.
Do you even actually want to go to the Great Sea?
Oh,
Or do you
no,
just
no,
want
no.
the recognition?
If I did that, then I'd leave behind everyone else, and then there'd be another power vacuum, and then someone else would have to go and pass the test, and then they might leave. It seems like a hassle.
Noble enough. Congratulations, Gregor. This can be a friend and not an enemy. I'm going back to sleep.
Oh, I'm glad that. Oh, there you go.
I'm glad that helped you somehow.
They disappeared.
I'm not sure how that helped.
They left.
Apparently, that's what happens when you're bind yourself to a human.
Yeah, you can give me a card and then they get in my pocket.
Whoa.
The void is so nice.
And they talk in my head the entire time.
Whoa.
Oh, I did. Sorry. You gotta go in the void, Gregor. It's so nice.
I'm not gonna go in the void. Anyway, I think if you want to pass a trial, right? Well, if you prove yourself in like a tinier way, then you'll probably prove yourself in a bigger way, right?
In a tinier way?
Yeah, like first you jump a hurdle and then you jump 2 hurdles. If that makes any sense.
It doesn't. I can't understand it, so it probably makes perfect sense.
Yeah, you get it. So what I'm saying, Dig, is we're gonna go through an area where we have to go through the black smoke anyway. So if you're fine in that area, then you'll probably be fine in this one, right?
So if I survive the black smoke, then I can pass the test where the orb says I can survive the black smoke?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, now you got a battle plan, right?
Yeah.
And once you do that, you can go in there and go, damn, I guess you can do it after all. And then you have done it. And then you'll have passed the test.
I mean, if I've already done it, then there's no way the orb says I can't do it.
Yeah, you get it, exactly.
Oh. You're smart.
Oh, yeah. I have so many thoughts in you.
I have so many thoughts.
You just like see a bubble on his head and it's a single coin being flipped over and over.
It would be rude if I corrected them. I won't.
So what do you say, buddy?
Well, if you think I can help,
Yeah!
and then, yeah, of course, yeah!
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 I'm trying
Yeah.
to sleep.
So I guess you guys don't want to go the safe way then.
We're going the other way, it appears.
Oh,
I
okay.
did not know there was a safe way.
Oh yeah, I can take you down up this river and take you straight to your destination if you'd like.
Well, now I feel weird because I thought we were gonna do it the other way. So now I want
Oh
to
yeah,
do it the other way.
we shouldn't do that because I have to pass through the smoke now. And if we went on the river, we wouldn't pass through any smoke.
Yeah.
He's just sitting here.
And Drill just sitting there.
What you should do with the situation.
I'm sorry, they're both stupid.
They talk themselves into going down the worst path. There are so many easier ways to go.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Let's go, baby!
I can't. There's no way I can convince them not to at this point. How did this come to this? Why are humans so dumb?
No, it's just this one.
How dare you?
Why is this human so dumb?
Thank you for not generalizing. It's very, very good of you.
I don't have the card done, but I do have the card like partially done. I only just now noticed that I never downloaded it, which means that the changes I made to it never became finalized. But I do have a card of Crocodile.
It'll do.
Okay. It
A
will
card.
change. Not much because again, it's not an effect monster or anything. But it will change as soon as I put its stuff on. It needs to have I can fucking hold on. I just need to add Kappa to it. Oh yeah, by the way, Atlas is gonna take all of our money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You see your father, Copper Rapper. He has slain many drinks.
They've been taking all my money for a long time, and I'm sad about it, and it makes me sad.
I'm so sorry that they're taking all of your money.
It makes me sad. I'm the saddest person ever
In the world?
in the world, really.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah. Just had to add the kappa to it. Let me get him for you, and then you can throw him in there, and if I ever make changes to him, you can heckin' change it then. I believe in you. Here's the boy.
The strongest card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh!
He's pretty strong.
The strongest card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh!
He's pretty okay.
Crocodilus!
He's a tuner. That's pretty cool.
Fuck yeah.
He's level
For
6
sure.
tuner.
He's got great intelligence.
Yeah.
He's so smart.
The big thing I want to change is I want to give him like more like stuff like in his description, but that's literally all that's on the main card is that.
Yeah, the important stuff.
I wrote out like fucking a big thing about the Black Forest stuff. I cannot remember it. So,
It's fine. Just change it to a crocodile who takes care of his little brother.
yeah, his little brother,
got a little brother.
Alligatrus,
Alligators.
otherwise known as Toon Alligator.
And the world said that.
Can be considered two when two alligators on the field.
What if I call him Elatrus, kind of like Atreus?
Elytris? Oh, brother.
Boy! No. You find that as you ask for his help, while he will no longer take you on the safe path, you do find that whenever you mention like needing help and needing things about, he will hand you this. You're not sure where he kept it, but he pulled it out and there it is.
Out of his mouth. No, alright, thank you.
There you go.
I'll keep it safe. This is surprisingly not wet for a cut that came out of your mouth.
Oh yeah, I've not been. Most of my like body water has gone to tears.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm
Adventure!
not sad anymore. He just
Come on, we
stares
have
off
an
to the
adventure
water.
to do. Come on, Monty, you can't be this depressed.
Lady Panther, while you were sitting over
Yes.
here, was there anything you wanted to do?
Yeah, sure. I'll just talk to them for a bit.
Who you want to talk to?
Probably Jane.
You watch as the others go off toward the loud crying noise. You find that eventually even Jacqueline shows himself over there, but you stay here with Jane and the raw student. As you do, you turn to Jane. What'd you like to say?
So I have a question. It's something that comes on my mind, but it's nothing I get to explore frequently.
Oh, of course.
What is it like being human? Because, you know, panther person, human, and you have, well, for us, we are a card game in your world, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So what is it like being human? Is it like similar, different? know?
I guess it's hard because I'm sure that anybody from the satellite isn't like your average human.
Oh, I see.
No, it's fine though. Most of the time, we just sort of exist. We all had jobs. We all did recycling.
What a job? Explain more, because I just fight and I don't think that's truly a job.
Oh yeah, a job normally, if you're not a satellite, is something where you go to make a living, to provide for your family, and sometimes to get yourself higher in the Great Race, which is mostly just a term for getting more money, more power, yada yada. But in the satellite, it was basically sorting through other richer people's trash until you got enough duel points, which isn't even really money, but it kind of is, to make sure that you got a burrito for the night.
That sounds like a strong struggle.
It seems like it's very bad, yeah.
It seems like the greatest battle.
So are you happy you exploded?
Yes, are you happy you had that big explosion, you know, going boom?
Oh, well, technically, yeah. Before the explosion happened, which, by the way, was gonna be a lot worse until some people I know took care of it. Until then, like, we were just recycling everything. We just went through and did that on the daily. There was a nice gang who kept all of the girls in there so that we could be away from too much of any extremely bad things that would happen in the satellite. As long as you trusted them and did, like, you know, gave them some of your profits from recycling and yada yada, you basically got to live a normal life, normal as much as you could. But after everything exploded, we came here. Actually, it wasn't even really an explosion. It was more like a moved somewhere else kind of thing.
I see.
After we showed up here, we started talking with the other people in the Beast Gear world. I never went to the Red Desert, but I was looking into
nice
a lot
and
of
hot.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I didn't go, to be honest.
Part of me kind of misses it.
I'm sure that if I had, like, some better sunscreen or something, I could have definitely went.
What is sunscreen?
Oh, it's something where if you put it on your skin, like mine's like really pale, see, that the sun won't burn you too much.
Oh, I see. You even have to fight the sun.
Yeah, we have to fight the sun all the time. It's like we need
see.
it for, like, life and stuff, but, like, also it can kill us, like, real easy.
I see.
Yeah, we're not strong like you cards.
It's true, but I feel like strength is different, you know? It sounds like you've had a tough journey, you know?
I feel like it's similar for you guys. We come over here and we feel a lot weaker. If you guys come over there, well, you guys can't really do much except for affect things around unless you're really powerful. It's
what can you
kind
do
of a
when you're
give or
really
take.
powerful?
Well, I knew a guy who apparently they were a card all along. Whoa, crazy.
That's very crazy.
But because he trained a whole bunch, he got to punch people real hard.
I see.
I knew a whole bunch of other guys. They were mostly in the same boat, but they weren't cards. And they got, like, spirity powers and stuff, and that was pretty cool. This one girl and this other guy, they, like, had markings on them and they glowed really hard, and they talked to a demon or something. I don't know. I got, like, secondhand information for most of this stuff.
Does that sound familiar to me at all?
When it comes to the markings, I would like you to roll me a +6, please.
Yes, sure do. Let's go.
Mostly,
that one, baby.
just so you guys know, you guys have a split between all of your stats. You guys have 3 +6s, or no, you have 2 +6s, 2 +3s, 2 zeros, and 2 -3s.
11.
Altogether 11. I believe you had a thing earlier. Let me look.
Oh yeah, sure.
Gregor had one. Gregor has 2. Gregor has a inspiration and a fleeting, and a heroism. I mean.
Okay, so that's not for me. Okay.
Yeah,
If you want something, you know what? Just for you, a reroll. Just for me. Your little bull Gregor.
Oh, I
Just
didn't.
for
I
you.
didn't give you your things anyway. I'm gonna give you
Okay.
2 rerolls. Hey.
Okay. I'll use one of mine then, unless you want me to use one of yours.
You can use mine.
11
There you go,
plus
just a
6,
17.
17. Yeah. Thank you.
When they talk
You're
about
welcome, baby.
when they talk about the marks, it does somewhat sound familiar, but not, like, amazingly. You remember one thing involving a mark. You had heard long ago, before the fracturing of the worlds, that a human with a mark had shown up here. a mark showing one of the symbols of the Crimson Dragons. However, that human, along with some very powerful spirits in the higher planes, supposedly is the reason behind all of the world shattering.
Oh, that is strange. The markings. There is, well, tall tale in the Red Desert of a human who once came to this world with a marking. And well, this is the result of that.
This?
Apparently, the human and the spirits fractured the world.
Oh.
Mhm.
I should probably let them know that.
Though it's very lofty in terms of knowledge of that story.
Well,
As someone who is a priestess, knowledge is one thing I do keep, apart from fighting.
you would also know that the marking in question, at least the one you know of, supposedly was in the visage of a dragon's heart.
And the mark was a dragon's heart, though when you say demon, that does not make sense. The dragon wasn't a demon. Although some people might say it's a demon because of what happened.
Maybe. Either way, whenever we came down from the satellite after it exploded, but it's not exploded now. It's like on top of like a sheet of glass or whatever. It's like high in the sky.
The glass ceiling.
Broke
Better
through that
smash
shit.
the glass ceiling,
He
brother.
smashed that fucking shit so hard. When we came down, a whole bunch of the Beastier World people, some of the higher ups, as well as some of the more radical of them, started sort of getting real mad at us because we were encroaching on their territory. So right now, at least in the Beastier World, for a lot of them, they consider the satellite and most of us satellites, we actually call ourselves the Brotherhood. They consider us kind of like usurpers. We apparently let go something that we weren't supposed to, but it was kind of their fault, to be honest with you. So they've kind of not been helping us do much of anything. We've been sort of having to go about things on our own. There's apparently a leader there called King Convoy, and he's battling a different leader, and whoever wins is going to be able to do whatever they want. And neither of them really give a crap about us, but we're kind of used to that. So
It's not something you should be used to. People should be able to, well, first of all, admit their mistakes. After all, like you said, it was their fault, was it not?
yeah, like they brought that bitch up there.
Exactly. And if that bitch was out there, then it's that bitch's fault.
Yeah.
It's their bitch that did that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She showed up, she took my boy's card, and like fucking exploded or something, and then a dragon showed up. It was weird.
That seems very strange. When this is all over, because I don't remember what I was going to truly do. If you require help, I will help.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure a lot of us would like to make our way to the Red Desert at some point.
Oh, then I shall provide the welcome mat. I shall be able to guide you easy.
The reason I came here even was because I wanted to see if there was anything here or anyone here that could help us. And then I went to the casino, didn't feel very good there, so I decided to make my way into the forest because they wouldn't let me go back without paying them, so shrugged.
Oh, very well. Well, the desert can be very warm, but there are several shelters and oases.
Yeah.
Oases? Oasi. Is it oasi?
I don't really
Places
know.
you can rest.
One of the guys who was around us sort of went off by themselves, and that's what a lot of us are kind of looking for, kind of seeing if they're alive, but also if they found anything.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they have either found something, or else you are always welcome in the Red Desert. I can talk to a few people. Maybe I can give you a pyramid.
Oh, as you come back on, maybe I can give you a pyramid, Gregor.
You know,
No, don't do that.
I'm sorry. Is there something wrong?
There's my audio.
Gregor, baby, I can
What?
have a whole pyramid.
No, you don't want that.
It wouldn't be a single whole pyramid for you. It'd have multiple rooms, multiple storages, you know.
No,
I can have a
no,
mansion
no,
pyramid, Gregor.
It's very nice, cozy, very good bedding. You know?
You should not be going to any triangle or shape-based diet places to live in anytime soon.
Are you mocking my culture?
I'm sorry about your culture. I just got bad experiences with triangles.
Listen, triangles are a fun, beautiful shape.
They cannot be if you're inside of them.
No, the triangles are great. The grave keepers love the triangles.
I'm not gonna comment on that. I don't want to think of the triangles anymore.
Dipper and Mabel trying to explain to their geometry teacher why they're trying to skip the class.
Gregor, are you saying that if I had a pyramid, all to my lonesome, you wouldn't come and visit me?
I'm not saying I wouldn't come and help you in any way. I'm just saying pyramids are usually bad news.
Nah, if there's any ghosts or anything, we can get rid of them.
It's not the ghosts.
Are you talking about because of the prison?
Yeah, I'm talking about prison.
I'm sorry, they did what to a pyramid?
Well, Gregor is someone who has been marked by the sector security of our world, and that means that he went to one of the 3 prisons that are there. I'm guessing you went to the one that was in the pyramid.
Yep, that's me.
They used the pyramid shape, the beautiful shape, the shape with multiple angles, as a prison.
Oh yeah, they did.
Hold on a second. Comes out. Hold on, where am I?
Oh god.
You're right.
What did they do to a pyramid?
This is really important shit. Pyramids are really important to these guys. It reminds them of the Millennium Puzzle.
It reminds me of a puzzle.
I got you guys over here. You guys, they disgrace the pyramid. She just yelling to the people over there.
You see the people like look at each other like confused. You just see the alchemist. Fucking what?
Yes, they turned the pyramid into a prison.
You see inside of the orb, this man has a pyramid.
And also on his hand and his book, he's a huge fan of triangles.
I've only dreamed of going to a pyramid, but always felt my magic was too weak that I'd disgrace the pyramid. And they just decide, oh, let's put prisoners in there. It's not a place of prison.
That's what they thought they saw.
Pyramid is a powerful shape, one that draws power from the very heavens themselves.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, we gotta translate for this person here. From the stupid cloud area.
I'm gonna end you. I made one comment and you won't let it go.
He thinks stars are stupid.
I think astrology doesn't make a lot of sense, alright? I'm sorry.
Looks to the alchemist with that kind of eye like, yeah, see what I'm talking about?
Look, when the heavens are aligned, they align themselves above the point of the pyramid, at which point the pyramid draws power from the celestials, granting forth more mortal form as well as immortal form in both equal measure.
That's what I was saying.
You are not saying that. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you are not saying that.
The energy of light, the energy of the body, and the energy of dark must always be in balance. The 3 sides.
Yes.
And we're no longer talking about astrology here. When we talk about astrology, we're talking about like Taurus and shit.
Well, yes, that's a part of it. Aren't you seeing how they're the same thing?
I mean, to be fair,
Sorry.
the whole like making pictures in the stars is kind of bullshit.
See?
Are we talking about the pictures?
Yeah, like that's not actually a dragon up there. Just kind of it vaguely has a shape of it.
Oh, I thought you were dissing my boy Aries. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, for us, astrology is like you can read like a magazine and then you look for like a specific time you were born and you can learn if you can have sex that day or not. Like, I don't.
Wait,
are you discounting the fortune tellers?
I mean, I don't think it's not really fortune telling where it's from. Where we're from, it's more of like a thing that you put in magazines to put it out. It's not really like an actual thing.
Oh, I see.
So, if all this is true and spirits exist in our world as well, does that mean that the pyramid back home also draws in magical power from the heavens?
Was
That would be scary, I think.
Oh, they better not be using human sacrifice again.
Didn't you say the pyramid in our world wasn't even really even a prison mostly anymore? It was more like a casino?
Yeah, it's more like a casino.
They did
turned
what to the pyramid?
Yeah, you can go gamble there.
they turned the holy place into a game? I am going to
Okay.
kill a bitch.
I'm gonna go back into the void. This is more your territory, so I'm not gonna be mad for you. You rant. I'll just
Israel, what's
yell
happening
into the
to real
void.
you?
As they go back into the void, and you hear the muttering and swearing and
It's like getting
Israel, what are you
BPD.
thinking from all this?
Man, it sure is a thing.
What are your thoughts on pyramid?
Are you a huge fan of them? Do you think they're
Hey.
cool?
Are you pro pyramid?
He's pro pyramid, obviously, because he's an elf.
He's
But,
more of a
you
circle
know,
guy
The elves
himself.
love pyramids.
Elves, look, it's Spirit World. Everyone loves pyramids here. Just a constant.
I just imagine the elves know pyramids. Like, oh yeah, that's a cool feature. Like, I'll probably visit there one day.
We love pyramids. We love temples. We love spellbinding circles. Other things
all that
too, I
shit.
guess.
They love
Do you like books of
Colosseum.
secret arts by any chance?
Sometimes.
Boy, do I.
So you're telling me they turned a prison into a casino?
Yes. That does that.
Gregor, from what you know, understand of it, because you have been there, the way that the prison sort of works is, and again, most people wouldn't understand this, but there is a upper floor, which is the casino area, and then there is the lower floors, which are the prison. The prison is below the casino.
Yeah.
And if you are a
So-
good boy, they let you work in the casino.
Yeah.
Unfortunately
wait
for
a
you,
minute.
they would fucking never, because you
Yeah, they
got
would
there
never.
because you got there because of bad things in the casino.
I kind of did casino crimes, and now they don't want to let me work there. I was a very good boy, let me mind you. But yeah, that's how basically how it works, right? Like it's a casino. It's like a big old pyramid, and then the bottom area is all prison. That's where you go. That's where I was.
The
And the
only
top
the
area
only
is
one
the
of the
casino.
prison the only prison I know about is the one that's kind of like dome shaped. It's like a dome shape.
Oh
or
yeah, I've heard of the
something.
dome. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't.
I didn't spend time on the dome.
Ships. There's nothing holy about the dome.
Domes make good barriers.
I like barriers. I'm an elf.
I looked at terraform. I like that one.
So there are 3 of them. There's like a dome. There's like a pyramid, and the other one's like kind of like a cube.
yeah.
Like it's like cube.
Also,
So it's a square like every building ever.
Well, it's not just a square like that, right? Like it's not just a square, right?
It's also very high in the air.
Yeah, it's a floating square.
a floating square prison?
Yeah.
Gregor, the way you know it, and the way that the raw student here would know it, is that the pyramid is sort of like the middle prison, the dome is the underground prison, and the cube is the above ground prison. So like,
Yeah.
kind of like how there's an upper city above the eclipse, the cube is kind of like an upper city prison on the other side of the Neo Domino.
Yeah.
Even the prisons have class systems.
Yeah, welcome to Neo Domino, buddy.
If they can't have class systems for everything, what's the point?
Yeah.
Exactly. And here I thought it would have been a ring prison.
But yeah, ranking is dome. It's like just okay. Imagine in your head the amount of angles the higher up it is. So dome has 0 angles, triangle has 3 angles, and then square has 4 angles.
So, I am going to be calm because we have a job to do. Yes.
Oh yeah, we have some horrifying smoke to cross.
My
Let's
angle
make sure we
shall
don't
guide us.
find any like octagons or anything.
Oh, we end up having like an octagon prison. We're fucked.
Don't you talk about octagons. Octagons killed my sister.
Oh shit! What they did in there?
They
I'm
killed
kidding, that's a
my
joke.
sister, other Panther warrior, or other Panther lady.
She was Panther Reese's number 2.
Let's move before we go into the egg prison.
Oh, egg. Egg.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg.
You guys.
I think he's coming with us.
Oh no, he's fucking. He's just like been over there. He's just like fucking wrecking our pyramids. Fucking
Wrecking our fucking pyramids, dude.
Even though technically it's not our pyramid, they built it themselves. So it's like,
Wait,
can
all
we really?
pyramids belong to us.
all pyramids belong to duel monsters. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Don't culturally appropriate their pyramid.
Well, I don't know who built it, but
Probably a duel monster.
According
They like those shapes.
to the Pyramid of Light, the Pyramid of Light existed, and it's like an upside down pyramid, but it was kind of right side up pyramid, but it technically existed before the Millennium Puzzle, which means it might be an Atlantean artifact. So like, yeah, pyramids are theirs. It's been pyramids forever.
I just imagined a TV show. Now, it is said that pyramids were made by slaves, but perhaps they were made by something else entirely. Duel.
we don't really have like world history. We do like a little bit of like.
Professor Wells teach duel history. He probably talks about the pyramids.
Oh no, we have dual history by far. Yeah.
Is the pyramid
Also-
prison?
The slave part was a joke.
Yeah.
The pyramids weren't built by slaves; they were built by
Yeah, they were built by workers. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why you can be proud of your pyramids.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pyramid
they're basically
pride.
Commissioned. I wouldn't build a good
That's why.
pyramid
That's
if
why.
I was a slave.
That's why every single one of the fucking duel monsters are like, no, pyramids are the shit.
Yeah. You love your pyramid. Hashtag on Twitter.com.
If you love pyramids, let us know in the chat and also in
Yeah,
the YouTube comments because I want to
If
see
you're
it.
on YouTube right now, timestamp this
Type
and
egg.
post pyramids forever.
Type egg or pyramid.
Yeah.
You know what?
We'll
Type,
know.
type pyramid, dome, cube. Which one is better?
Yeah.
Question about the
If you
pyramid.
want to, throw in ring and egg. I don't know if those are real. They might be after this if you like them enough.
If you like. Question about the pyramid.
What's up?
The prison. Is it a right side up or an upside down pyramid?
It is a right side up pyramid.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Speaking of which, for you, for Otto in general, Otto probably would have either been at the dome or the pyramid. So I'm guessing he was in the pyramid.
I think we joked that he was in fact at the pyramid.
Yeah. So Otto would also sort of know that like there was a weird casino that he was in at one point.
I forget which one. Chat, if you can go correct my words and find out what prison Otto said he was at, I'd appreciate it.
Because I doubt he would have been in the cube.
I think it was cube.
It was it?
Was
No,
it
dome. You guys always joked about the dome. It was the dome. Yeah.
Well, because like I didn't know if he was at the
Sammy
same
was
place
at the
that Street
dome.
was at or not.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
because he was at a place where Morad was there, but then left. I think, from what I recall. So
Yeah.
it might have been the cube. I don't think it was pyramid though. It's cube or dome.
We'll figure it out. We'll know.
Yeah.
Chat will tell us.
If we had Cicerone, we'd know already.
Yeah.
Other than the 5DARPS.
Cicerone,
missing.
Cicerone, it's up to you.
Please save Cicerone, save me.
Do you know how much
Please.
Cicerone works to give us timestamps for everything?
He's incredible.
He's gone missing. If anyone has seen him, please contact www.where'scicerone.com.
He did one recently.
He's still
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
had to pin it. Yeah. But yeah, as we make our way through, you guys find yourself going into the darkness once more. I would like for the two who are outside, so not Jacqueline. I would like for Panther Priestess, and I would like for Endriel. I'd like both of you to roll me plus zeros. However, Endriel, I would like you to roll me with advantage.
Okay. Oh wait,
Okay.
Adriel, that's not me.
Yeah. And I'll get to Gregor's in a second as well.
6.
First roll's a 13. Second roll is a 9. 6.
Endriel, for some odd reason, you're able to get through relatively well. Not really any kind of after effects or anything going on with you. However, it's a Deoda, right?
I don't know. Her name changes like 5 minutes every single session.
Just choose one.
I think it
Adria?
says Adria. Okay. For Adria, as you make your way through, you do find that once again, like you would step through the darkness usually, you would feel that there is something oppressive in the air as you go through. It isn't something that you feel you can try to make your way away, but it doesn't stop you from attempting. You do feel as if something attacks you, so you try to retaliate with your staff. I would like you to please roll me a +6.
Okay. Time to attack. Roll. Oh, that was almost
That
a
was
20.
very sad.
I'm
It
going
was
to
almost a
reroll.
nat 20.
I accidentally closed the program. Fuck.
I guess I'll re-roll again. I'm upset about that not nat 20. That's my second re-roll. There we go.
You guys
It
would
was
find
pointless, but yeah.
that right as things start to feel off about the darkness, and Gregor, I would have had you roll. However, you would find that oh, I love how you'd have a slash there now.
We're not sure which one it is.
Before, as you would have felt something slightly coming up on you.
What's this
Adria,
music, by the way?
Oh, it's
Persona
wonderful.
3.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're playing all the Persona music.
Yeah. Well, you see, if I play Persona music, I can say "fuck you, Atlas," for taking away my money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna eventually take all the Persona music off my playlist, but I wanted to at least have a week where I was saying "fuck you, Atlas,"
Okay.
because it doesn't matter to me if Atlas tries to take my $2. I'm gonna make all of my things not monetized anyway, so they can't. And if they don't
You know
flag any of my things, then cool, I get money, and they don't. So
Godspeed. You know what? I'm
You
glad.
get the $2 you would have earned.
yeah.
Yeah, baby.
But as you would find the darkness encroaching on you, the Persona music would play, and a light would come out from Andrea, from Adria's staff, piercing through the darkness and allowing for the 6 of you to step through relatively unharmed. Even Adria will not have any sort of ill effects from this with that nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
As you have done this, Adria, somewhere on this map here, in the top area, let me just sort of. Is there anything you'd like to know more about in the top
Anything
area
I
of
like
this
to know
map?
about? I think maybe not the tree. Maybe the trees. Yeah, maybe the trees. Like it's hard to describe it because like you only see trees and mushrooms. You know.
Let's help things out. If I were to
Yes.
separate this into 4 quadrants,
Yes.
here,
Oh, that'll be easy.
here, here, and you have to choose from the top ones. Which one would you choose?
Okay. From the top ones, I would choose this one.
Okay.
The one that's kind of curved.
Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of it as soon as I can. It might be tough. Okay. You would find that whenever you send out that large wave of light, you notice that it seems to reflect back at you from that direction a bit. As you look over in the brief amount of light that you would have made, you see that there is a large dark crystal off in that direction, very similar to the ones that are along the ground, that seem to be like littering around the area. But there is a large one over there, much larger than the others.
Did you guys see that?
Oh, see what?
Large crystal, very large. It's soon to be in this direction.
A crystal, you say?
Yes. I use my words to say it.
I'm gonna bring you out because you're talking to them, Jacqueline.
Yes, I come out. Unfortunately, not wearing makeup, so I look terrible. I look exactly the same.
You're a dual spirit. You can. A large crystal, maybe worth exploring. It reflected the light that I was sending out.
You would know that it was rather deep into the darkness, and unfortunately, that would mean you guys would have to brave the darkness for a lot longer. It is not on any path that is giving you any light. However, it is a very large crystal, very large black crystal. It's very similar to, again, the crystals that Gregor, you have been purging people from. Whenever they touch the crystals, they get engulfed in them. So if that's what that means it is either a very large natural crystal or something very large is locked in a crystal over there. I'm just gonna put this on the map so we know that it's over there.
It unfortunately might be off the beaten path, but it might be helpful. I thought I'd just point it out.
I mean, no taken. It's probably important someone got stuck over there. But I'm kind of running out of my magic touch for a bit. So even if we made our way over there, we'd have to hit it with the sticks and stuff.
Yeah, the only one who'd be able to really try again right now, like she looks over toward the raw student. We've already did our tries for really today. I'm don't think I got any juice either.
Would you be willing to give it a try? If not, that is understandable.
If we can get through safely, perhaps maybe if we had a bit more light, it might help.
More light. Well, does anyone know how to make more light?
I mean, I can make some light. Hold on.
Did you not just make a bunch of light?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
You can do that, but again, just like what you saw, even with a nat 20, it is very brief. You would have to be basically having a constant light in this area, because while it is very short, like here, like it's like right down the road, right there, imagine at least like 4 or 5 times the distance there. It is you are going deeper into the forest in that direction.
I'd have to be like constantly thrusting, like going yeah.
Hold on. Sometimes our duelists can do stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can just kind of like, all right, Old Faithful. Let's see if the duelist light works. If there's any juice in the gigantic duel handle.
You gonna bring out Queen's Knight?
Yeah.
Queen's Knight, I haven't seen you since you visited the desert. How are you?
She's just a hologram. She's not actually here.
Extremely quiet. Are you okay, Queen's Knight?
No, she's not. She's not here.
She's not here.
But she's in front of me.
No, that's a hologram. You see, it's a thing I make from a duel disc, so we can have.
By the way,
battles.
Endriel, looking over at Queen's Knight, you see someone that you have some sort of understanding of. This is someone who at least used to be very prevalent at the casino. They were someone who once held a lot of power in that area. However, they have not been seen for quite a while.
Queen's Knight. She's been missing for a while.
But
she used to be very high up there in the casino.
Oh, really? I mean, I guess that would make sense. So the card motif and all.
But we found
I
her.
heard something about that. Apparently, the king, the jack, and the queen used to be people who ruled over that place and before the judge man.
Ah.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Hold on, I gotta get all of them in a little position. You're not gonna see. I mean, you're gonna see a couple of them show up because I got several spots in my duel disc. Hold on. So you get to see them in line.
I see.
I don't have
There they are.
I don't have ones for them really quick. I'm just gonna get 2 more Queen's Knights and change them.
Yeah.
But yes, you would find that as Gregor puts 3 cards along their dual thong, you would see 3 knights appear in front of them.
The magic is incredible.
Technology can do a lot of stuff, man. You know.
Still, it's very strange that all 3 of them are missing and then the judgment appears.
I mean, yeah. When you say it like that, it does sound suspicious.
Yes.
What happened with that, Ego? Does anybody really know?
Well, you know that the Judge Man has ruled over the area of the Black Forest since before the Shattering. So a lot of people consider Jacks, Queens, and King's Knight to be victims of the World Shattering.
Most people believe that these 3 were just victims of the world shattering.
It is unfortunate. A lot of people were victims to the shattering.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's rough because these guys are pretty cool.
They are very powerful.
And they know how to make good drinks.
Yeah, they make good. You know, it's good to know. It's always good to know whether cats can make drinks or not. It's a weird thing to know, but I'm glad that we know it now.
She knew how to party. Red Desert, really good time.
Come back, it was good.
They were quite fond of their round roulette table.
Yes, and shots.
That's pretty good.
The
That's pretty
round
fucking
roulette
good.
table. Let's go.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna give you that.
Knights of the round roulette.
I mean, that's what they look like. I think that's just who they are now. Is your
I'm almost mad how good that was.
I'm getting the arts for them all so I can throw them down.
will your human technology or whatever be enough to light that area for?
Well, I don't know. We could try.
You're not seeing, unfortunately, that the technology is giving much in the way of light, at least into the black smoke. Outside of it, it's actually giving a pretty decent amount of light. However, it does not seem to permeate through the black smoke. That being said, you have some interesting information now.
Yeah. We learned something. It's always good to know. That's as far as my knowledge on things goes, though. If that doesn't work, then I'm kind of out of ideas.
I understand. Do you know how to make light magic depression?
Magic depression.
I suppose. Again, I apologize. I've lost a lot during the time. But let me look at my card. Here we go.
It's like, let me remind. Wait, hold on.
First off, you do know that you are, if it's talking about like just attributes, you are a light monster. But at the same time, making light might not be one of your main fortes. But you never know. If you have an idea, we can try to work with it.
Cook.
Unfortunately, though I have the ability of light within me, ever since the corruption, I don't know if I can. I will try, but trying is all I can promise.
Well, hey, that's like the first step of doing things, right? You first try, and then you maybe succeed.
Gregor,
And
What?
now that you are paying attention to the darkness and looking at it with the light of King, Queen, and Jack's Knight and trying to permeate through it, I'd like you to roll me for your instinct.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Let's not go, baby.
Let's not go, baby.
Let's not go, baby.
Not go, baby.
No, baby.
No, baby.
No fleetings?
You know, I'll
You have
put
two. You have
others.
two actually. You have
I do- oh,
you have
they're
one.
back.
You have one inspiration and one heroism. So yeah, you can roll one more time.
Okay. Let's see if we can get higher than a 2. That is higher than a 2.
That's
That
a
is hard
10.
too.
A 10. What you got?
10.
The only thing you would notice upon looking through is that into the darkness there is an occasional light looking like it's coming from a small fungus.
Oh. There's a little fungus light over there. That's a thought, actually.
What are your thoughts?
Oh, hold on. All right. I need you guys to just stay here for a little bit. All right?
Yeah, very well.
Okay. All right. That you know what? Just stay there. Just enjoy the breezes of the morning. Hold on.
These three follow
Ignore.
you.
Yeah, these are following me. That's fine.
Are you guys?
Scenario.
Are the three of you wanting to stay back as you were asked?
Yeah.
Jacqueline and
If
Andrea?
worse, you can just spring to action.
Okay. You make your way, Gregor, back to the central area of this place. As you do, you find yourself looking at the large mushroom colony in front of you.
Hey, mushroom shaman, you there? You awake?
Oh, it's the human from before.
Yeah, I survived. I survived one whole night. These aren't real, by the way. These are just holograms.
I see. I believe that I had recognized you. You have made your way toward the ancient elf colony. One of my
Yeah,
agents
and I
were
saw a
there.
little mushroom in there.
Yes.
And I got a slick thumbs up. That's not the point, though. Sorry, I got distracted thinking about the mushroom man. Number 1 or 2, unclear. Are those mushrooms like the glowing mushrooms yours by any chance?
The glowing mushrooms.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
Yes, I believe you would notice a sort of luminescence to it. Yes, my colony has a bioluminescence feature. However, it is mostly a detriment to us nowadays.
I mean, I guess if you don't want to be spotted, it would be a problem if you were glowing, right?
Yes, and unfortunately, most of my bioluminescent mushrooms have been harvested to make lights.
Oh, all right. Now I feel real weird for what I was about to ask.
Currently, I believe that the majority of them lie to the south, the ones that were harvested from me.
Oh, I can guess that would make sense. All right. All right. You know what? It's good to know. I was originally gonna ask something, but I don't want to damage your ecosystem or anything. So it's good to know that. I'll keep that in mind. I hope you're chilling. Hope you're having a good time. Stay safe.
I wouldn't worry too much about me. For me, you barely had just left. I will see you in another couple of seconds in my time, I suppose.
All right, I see you in a couple of seconds. You know, I hope they're really good free sec. All right, hold on, I have to go.
You make your way back to the others.
So, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think, yeah, you get it. You get it exactly. Where we're going. If we need light, we'll find it, and we'll take it back over here, and we'll find a way to that little crystal over there. So it's all flowing in the motion, dig? We'll get there eventually.
You understand that we saw you speaking to someone with emotion, right?
What do you mean someone? He was just talking to a mushroom.
I will say, for those of you here, just like whenever you guys were in the ancient elf area, you guys did not see what they were talking to.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
They literally
that's why I worded
they
it.
literally walked to a clearing and then started like flapping their hands around and then came back.
It seems you have a habit of talking to empty space.
Yeah, that's a huge thing of mine. It's the thing that I was born with. It's
I'm going back in your mind. I'm going to make sure there's no demons within you.
All right, make sure to check for that. Make sure I don't like having demons in my head, so it's good to know.
I don't like demons.
I don't like demons. I don't like them being in my head.
They go in your head. If there are any demons here.
Well, my gambling demons, physicality. There's a woman here now.
No, there's no demons, just vices.
Vices. Gregor.
I'm chronic masturbation.
Hey, get back down there.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, that
We don't talk about you. I defeated you when you were 16.
sorry, that one's mine.
Oh, chronic masturbation. It sounds strong. Can I fight it?
Have you looked at someone that wondered what's going on inside your head?
Your masturbation is strong. Can I fight it?
Fight it. I think they call it sex.
Oh, that's not so fun. I always win.
Oh, I'm glad you're winning at sex. I didn't think that was possible, but you know.
Competitive sex.
I only have sex competitively.
Do you guys want to travel
makes
further?
them come first.
You guys want to travel further into the area toward the clearing?
Yeah.
You guys go to the
going.
clearing where nothing is there, just a big clearing and no mushrooms. I don't know why you had to bring that up. Obviously, there's no mushrooms here.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about that.
Nothing.
But yes,
Nothing is wrong here.
at this point, you guys know that moving south from here is where the road to the casino would be. However, you would also understand that that is where the majority of the black smoke around this area is. There does not seem to be any little lights, any little fireflies that will light your way in that direction.
So, well, let's begin our journey. Are you ready to walk through the darkness?
Ready as ever.
Conquer the demons of the night, etc.
I don't think they're like quite night, they're more like dark.
Oh, potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, like one thing's absence of light and one thing's nighttime, right?
While we're walking, can everyone keep an eye at their feet? In case you find any cards?
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Sure.
Listen, we can do that, yes.
Thank
Did
you.
you drop any?
One, yeah.
One. Very well. We shall keep an eye out.
All
Thank
right,
you.
team, commence operation looking for card.
In the absence of light.
In the absence of light.
You guys will make your way going further down. As you do, you would find stepping into the darkness to be the be all end all of what goes on in front of you. I am going to change the music really quick. Fuck you, Atlas. We're gonna use this one. So
You're really on your fuck you Atlas all
I have
time.
to get through. Like this is the last one. This is the week. I had to have a full week of it.
Fair.
But as you step in, you would find that the darkness sort of crowds around you. You do see every so often there appears to be a light that seems to be depicting either a pinkish light, a bluish light, or a purplish light along the way. They seem to be at certain intervals to allow for you to be able to follow them toward a destination, most likely toward the casino, since they do want people to be able to find it. They are spaced apart in such a way that they still are rather dangerous, however, to get to on your way there. So as all of you are traveling, and most of you seem to be out currently, except for Jacqueline, I believe. I would like for
Hello, demons.
Endriel, Adria, and Crocodilus are going to roll me once more as they start making their way through.
Okay, let's method.
Go, Crocodilus!
Both
You
of
can
you-
defeat the smoke!
Both
That's
of you
why.
will roll me for
Okay.
the regular D20, and that's a nat 20. That's pretty good.
That's a 17.
The two of you
That's usually really bad.
raise your weapons. You do find that as you go to raise your blade, Endriel, it doesn't feel correct. Again, your other one that you had was more tailored specifically to you. This one's a little bit bottom heavy, which is weird. It's just throwing you off very slightly, but you do work with it rather well. And you do find them that even though you do have that little bit of a shortcomings, the one to your left, the Panther lady, had raised their staff once more and seemed to banish the darkness around them very briefly. As this happens, you would find that Crocodilus swoops in and picks up a couple of the others and moves forward into the next light. Gregor, you are sort of surrounded by your knights, who don't do much of anything, but they have a little light on.
They
That's
make
pretty
me
cool.
feel great, though.
And as that happens, nobody has to roll anything else. That was a nat 20 for that one. You guys make it to the first light. Upon getting into the first light, you look back. You do note that you can't even see where the entrance to that place is anymore. However, you do find that there is a slight bit of light that, Gregor, you're decently sure you're the only one that can see. Whenever you look back, you still see the light of the mushroom colony back behind you.
Mushroom.
As you look forward toward the next of the large lights, it is a bit of a ways away. The distance between lights at this point seems to be like around like half a football field. As you look forward to try to start dashing your way forward to it, I would like for Endriel and Adria to please roll me once more.
Yes, sir.
Again, just straight d20s.
Let me get
9.
I'm also going to roll for Crocodile.
effort again. 6.
Crocodilus, you got to do it. You got to carry.
This is how he proves himself.
Crocodile carry, let's go.
That is a
Crocodile
19.
carry!
That is a 19 plus 3 for Crocodilus.
Let's go, Crocky!
Crocodilus doesn't have a lot of special powers, but they do have run really fast powers. So
Go fast, my boy.
Finished my Gregor and Crocodilus scene. There, you can look
Gregor,
at it.
you feel that as you are going, the light of the 3 knights in front of you fades slightly. However, you feel Crocodilus scoop you up from behind. As that happens and he starts rushing toward the other side, you move extremely quickly enough that both of the others recognize that Crocodilus will make it there before them and decide to bloop themselves into your cards and then bloop themselves back out.
Get in the car.
At which point you guys basically pass by and you make it to the second light very easily. In front of you appears to be 3 different lights. One of them depicts a blue light, one of them depicts a pink light, and one of them depicts a purple light. You don't really have a lot of information. If you'd like to ask anything of anybody here, you can. But currently that is the only thing you see behind you, or in front of you.
Many of you any familiar with any kinds of lights of the pinkish, purplish, and bluish variety?
The pinkish, purplish, and bluish variety? Nope.
Yes.
No. What you got?
Oh, purple would be business. Blue would be entertainment, but like more like, I suppose, food, drink, and whatnot. And pink would be pleasure.
They have smokes of sin.
Oh, so we're like declaring our intent and stuff?
I don't know if that's truly what it is, but if you're looking for that place, it would most likely be the pink light, though that is the furthest away. The blue light would most likely take you to maybe one of their storerooms. I don't know if somebody would be there. And the purple light might lead you toward where one of the other pathways are, perhaps? I don't know for sure. There was
So
a
we can-
purple light whenever I was making my way through here, so a pathway seems familiar.
So we go for the purple area, you at least gonna know where it is.
I don't know if it's the same pathway I would have went through, but most likely it would be one of their business pathways.
This can't be no way to run a casino, right? This feels like a weird way to get anywhere.
Well, while you're inside of the casino, the lights depict where you need to go to get what you want to get. You would make your way toward the pink lights to see any sort of entertainment through, again, any sort of other kinds of means other than food and drink and such.
I do catch your drift. I catch your drift. I catch your meaning.
I know you fear Gregor, but if you go through the pink light, I will make sure your thoughts are not erotic one way or another.
You
I
know
mean, no
what?
matter
You might
what, we're-
actually be correct.
No matter what, we're heading to the pink light. Eventually, that's just where that is.
Yeah,
Like
we're
I
just
said,
seeing what kind of way we got over that.
It's basically, do you guys want to attempt to go to the pink light directly, or do you want to take a sort of pathway toward one of the other two lights, which are slightly closer. But even though they are slightly closer, they will take you a slight bit out of the way.
Hold on, where's my coin?
You don't have three
I don't think
sides.
your coin has 3 sides.
We just, I mean, there's 2 options, directly or other way. And then we just flip it again.
True,
Easy,
true.
easy.
True. You're right.
You don't want me to segment my options? Where the fuck's my coin?
Most likely it
Nice.
is probably back on this map. Let me look.
You and your
Yes.
gambling addiction.
Well, I mean, well, you don't gotta make quick on the roll decisions. It's good they just have something to do them with, right?
That is true. For me, I would have just
Found
gone
it.
for the simple, straight way.
Bringing it over. Nah.
Oh. All right. Heads directly, tails other thing. Let's go. All right, we're taking a detour.
Would you
Which
like to go to the
way?
blue light or the purple light?
Heads blue. The other one is tails. All right. We're going to blue.
Okay, you're gonna make your way toward one of the blue lights. It is slightly closer.
That is good, because if you went to the pink, I would have given
We're
you
gonna go there eventually.
terrible thoughts like the pain of a whip, the cold touch of chains.
You're not sure if Jacqueline can actually do that.
Yeah. She can, however, keep talking in my fucking
I
head.
was going to say all these out loud, is what I was saying. Whips, chains, tight leather. This should be working. What's going on?
You make your way out toward one of what you assume, if you listen to the others, perhaps some kind of a storehouse or maybe some kind of a servant house or something of the such. As you rush your way there, it is not a huge roll, but I will need Endrio, Crocodilus, and Adria to make one more roll, please.
Mm-hmm.
Sure thing.
14.
And 10.
Crocodilus will not roll here because it is you've already done it. It's pretty good. As Adria, you would make your way going forward. You would shine the light from your staff. You would also sort of just know that the pathway itself is not that far. It is a little bit further than the purple path would have been. The purple path was the closest path, but going to the blue path, you are relatively okay, relatively good off. As you all approach it, you do find that there is a large building in front of you. The building itself seems to show a sort of strange vibe to the three of you, but Gregor, you would note it to look essentially like it might be a modern actual storage unit, complete with like a rising garage door and such. There is a padlock on it, and the lights all around do seem to be a blue light all around. 3 different blue lights seemingly hanging off of lanterns at the top. One of the biggest things that you do note now that you are looking at the blue lights in particular is you do find that looking upon them, they do seem to share a strange bioluminescence that you had seen before back at the mushroom colony. And if you look at the mushrooms, they do seem to all be glowing in blue, purple, and pink.
Oh, that's how they were harvested. That's fucked up. I mean, I guess it's normal, but now that I know it's a living being,
We'll make a
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't worry about it.
gonna make
Very
a
well.
little square
It's just my dementia acting up. Don't worry about it.
building. Look at that building. Look at that fucking cool ass building I just made for you guys. Oh, it's so good.
Hell yeah.
It's not the pyramid, but it shall do.
You don't know if it's a pyramid or not. I could put a pyramid on there.
There could be a pyramid on there, like a little keychain or something.
There's a garage. There's a little garage door. Little blue lights. Like one right now. Maybe there's one on a stick over here. Maybe they have a little corner light. It's great.
Yeah.
We're here, but what do you think it is?
Well, this is kind of like back home, like a storage area or something. I don't know.
It is really weird to see something like this in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, right.
Jane seems to like look over toward where the padlock is as they do. I mean, I've never really done this, but I could try to pick it. Unless one of you guys have an idea.
I could just break it.
Looks to it, looks back. Yeah, I guess.
You can pick though. You can pick.
No. I don't really have anything to pick it with, so yeah, breaking it seems good. I mean,
very well.
I just feel like if you break it, somebody might notice. But
Yeah, I feel like that's the kind of thing that if you smash into something, that might be like a thing that people notice.
but it's also the quickest and most direct way.
That's a good point.
Unless we have a tool for lockpicking.
I only have a gigantic dual disc. I don't.
I'm all out of all other things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have like any kind of clips on me. I don't think the coin really fits in there.
Then we will call for the thieves. Do you have anything valuable that you can lure the thieves with?
What?
What?
You know, lure the thieves so they can help you steal artifacts.
Wait, I got an idea. All right. All we need is something small enough to fit in a little lock, right?
Wait, did I do that?
No, actually, but it's good to think that you helped.
No, I mean the thief thing. What did I do?
You know, maybe sliding her card under the door might help.
Goodbye.
No!
How big is
since
this
there's a
lock? It's like
padlock on the
it's like a
outside,
normal.
it's like a larger one. It's around like it's not like one you put on like a locker, but like it's definitely like we'll say make 2 fists. It's like that big.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Like 2
For
fists. put 'em
two
over
fists
top.
that big.
Yeah.
All right. For something that big, you need like a bigger one. Crocodiles, you got pretty big nails. You might be able to just kind of like wiggle it.
Oh, I can wiggle it all right. I can wiggle the fuck out of it.
All right, what he's saying might sound sexual in nature, so instead let's think of pain.
Yeah, you can wiggle it. Go ahead.
Let's think of wax.
Do you guys want crocodiles to
burning
do it, or
wax.
do any of you guys have anything else you want to try?
Well, his idea in Gregor's head is like, yeah, we just like let Jane like direct the hand. We could maybe be able to pick it, but he's not understanding that he's about to break the fuck out of that thing.
I would like to try to use magic to unlock it.
Well, I'm more of a, I mean, yeah, magic might potentially work. You also have a long pointy object that is potentially more dexterous.
I do in fact have a rapier.
Okay, that is another sexual thought, Gregor. Think of something else.
You could use either one if you want to try to use magic. You know that the water magician before had used their magic to break locks.
I will first try to unlock it with my rapier as a fucking lockpick. Because I guess it's just what we're doing in the spirit world.
You find that Endriel, you look over to it, you're pretty sure that you could slice this thing through.
But I also don't want to be on the bad side of the casino people.
Exactly. You're just gonna unlock something from them that's around for no reason.
Yeah. We're practicing lockpicking.
Yeah.
Before I do this, is there a specific reason you need to get in here? This is a storage facility, not like anybody.
I mean, I
would do
figured
that.
if it connects to something else, we'll get you where we need to go, right? I don't really know the architecture of this place.
It's also here and a thing that we can do.
That's a pretty good point. I do agree with that.
And they might have forbidden confiscations that we need to let free.
Potentially like the card that you're missing, right?
Oh, that's a good point. I might have it in the storage area, right?
And perhaps some have bet their souls within the walls.
People made bets like that. Just leave that be. We don't need the casino on our bad side. But I'll try to open this if we can find what you're missing, or if there is a way forward here.
Endriel? If you are very careful, you might not break the lock, which is pretty cool because then you can just lock it back and nobody be any the wiser.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me for your +3, please.
+3. Do I spend this on? Nah. I'll trust in my +3.
Okay. Does your faith reward you? That will end up being a 9.
Shit.
Looking to see if there's anything for Endriel. I don't believe there was. There was
Can't
not.
believe you guys would never give me anything.
Endriel, unfortunately, as you attempt to go at it, it is rather difficult. You do find that the lock itself, with this rapier, is just very hard. It's just very hard to hit. I will give you one final chance with the rapier. However, if you fail this time, if you get below an 8, you will break the lock. Do you want to take that chance?
I will take that chance.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Andrew.
And I will use this to give myself some guidance.
Boop, 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 boop.
Thank you.
You also just got an inspiration.
Thank you, chat. I would like to use that inspiration. Oh, it's always the one, not the.
Are you using these two here? Or are you gonna hold
Oh
on?
no.
Yeah.
You have 3
Gregor,
inspirations.
when you see that
You
sword
wanna use
entering
these
the
here?
lock, that is sexual. Let's make you think of something
It's
else.
just I'm not thinking of anything.
I'll use one of mine then. Fuck. If you're gonna keep asking me.
I'm just making sure because you got a lot of fleetings.
So you're not thinking of this blonde elf going over you, dominating.
Well, now that you're saying I'm thinking about it, you're putting it in my head.
Current highest.
14.
I think it's one more. I feel
You have 2 more rolls.
2 more.
I didn't mean to put it in your head.
14 again.
See what
Finally.
his little
What?
smile looks like. It probably looks stupid.
With a 14 plus 3, you find yourself bringing your rapier forward. You get used to the weight that is a little bit, again, bottom heavy on the rapier itself. As you get used to it, you hear a clicking sound and the door and the lock seems to come open. You take it off carefully and you place it on the ground. At which point you make your way to the gate and you roll that fucker up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's see what we can find.
Oh, you're 14 karat, baby. You're pretty good.
Avoid any object that whispers to you. That is most likely cursed.
Are you saying I should just leave you alone? That's a good way to get rid of objects whispering at me all the time.
I think yes, you should. I don't know what you're saying, but yes.
As you open the area, you find that the area is full of different sorts of equipment. There are some boxes up at the front that appear to be full of different kinds of tableware, as well as replacements for like chairs and other such things. You find that there doesn't seem to be any valuables, but there does appear to be containers and different kinds of cards and whatnot. Not like playing cards, but seemingly bank cards and things of that nature that have been either scratched free or cut. It seems like they are saving them for one reason or another. However, your eyes are drawn to 2 things in the room in particular. One, you see in front of you what appears to be a small podium that is in the very center of this place. I'll make it a different color. That way we know that it is something of note. You see what appears to be a small podium that is in the center of this place. Looking on the podium, there seems to be a book on it that is behind a thing of glass. However, beyond that, you see what appear to be 2 cages in the room. One here. And one here. Inside of the cages, oh, not that one. Inside of the cages, you see one of them has a crystal inside, and the other one seems to have some kind of a monster inside.
Well, this place is interesting. What would you put an entire? It's already long. Oh, you put a crystal in here.
Oh, look to the other side.
Oh, the book? That's crazy.
The other side.
No, fuck.
There we go.
No, go back to the book.
I'm getting confused. Hold on. I mean, while we're examining, what's the fuck is this pedestal thing?
Once again, on the top of the pedestal, there appears to be a book inside of a pane of glass. Looking down at it, from what you can tell, it appears to be some kind of a ledger. Maybe it is profits. Maybe it is some kind of a book that has that they took for some kind of a payment. Maybe it's something they found in the forest. You're not entirely sure. Looking on it, there appears to be more Elven script on it, similar to the one that you have found in the ancient Elven area. The scroll area thing that you have found in the very front of it.
Any of you fellas read Elvish?
I wonder.
I mean, you might not. I'm not gonna start trying to profile you, right?
I am very rusty. It says, bitch made motherfucker.
I can't speak German. I don't worry about that.
Even if I do know Elvish, it seems to be in a language of Elvish I disrespect, and that's economy.
One thing that you will find out, Endril, is it is in Elvish, but it does appear to be ancient Elvish script, which is something you could read. It might take you a little bit to find its true meanings. Would you like to attempt to skim it and sort of see if you can interpret the true meaning? You may have to break the glass in order to do that. However, if you just want to read like the title of it, you definitely can.
I would like to just try to read the title of it.
Okay. In order for you to try to guarantee you get the true meaning out of it, I would like you to roll me a +6, please.
I thought you were gonna be like, I need you to also break the glass.
Hell yeah.
It's very opaque, you see.
I will do this because I am just like that. I am him, you see. First up is a 13. And the second roll is 4. So 13 plus 6, so 19.
With a 19 altogether, you will find that this is a book that is penned by the Judge Man. It is said, debts and contracts yet to be paid.
Oh, it's Santa's naughty list.
That is something that you have information on. You do not have to tell it if you do not wish, but it is what you read on it.
Deco, I just have one question for you specifically that Andrew would have to think on.
What's up?
Why would it be penned in ancient Elvish if it's for the Judge Man?
He's old.
The Judge
Is he
Man,
just that old?
The Judge Man is a very old spirit. Potentially it is penned that way so other people can't read it. Also, the book could just be very old and have very old debts in it.
It could possibly not even be his book.
From what you know, it appears to be penned by the Judge Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could be a different Judge Man. Could be his grandfather.
It could be Judge Man Senior.
Yeah.
Judge Man Senior.
Yeah, instead of Judge Man Senior Junior, obviously.
I've been around since ancient times where you were able to own the video games you bought.
It seems to be an important book, but we shouldn't touch it.
Oh, all right, if you say so, then. Otherwise, we got that freaky thing.
Ever since you guys have stood in here, it appears to be staring at you all with all of its eyes, some of which are on its stomach.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Don't call that freaky out loud.
The spirits here, you guys would know of this creature. This appears to be a shadow ghoul, one of many. It's very weird to find one in a cage, because usually they can just sort of mold into the shadows and travel wherever they wish. In fact, it is most notable that their major form of attack is to meld into walls.
I don't know what it's doing in a cage. I think it's messing with us. So do not insult it.
Hello, Shadow Ghoul.
What are they doing?
It seems very strange to see you in a cage.
Shadow
you are usually a
Ghoul
warrior of shadows.
Shadow Ghoul will get closer to you.
Yes, you are usually a warrior of shadows. But I don't usually commend your strategy. I do understand why you use it.
The Shadow Ghoul gets to a full height, which does seem to meet your height. While it is there, it is a fiend after all, an ancient fiend. However, you know that Shadow Ghouls are kind of a dime a dozen. There's a lot of them out there.
So, what is your story, if you wish to share?
It looks about the area. As it does, it stares around toward the pedestal, and then seems to look back and around up toward where the cage seems to have a top to it, as if the cage opens from the top. What you can sort of infer from that is that it may be stuck here because of the book.
The book is keeping you in place. Possibly a debt you owe?
Oh, did the Shadow Ghoul lose at the slots? I don't say that.
He just wanted to hit it rich, man.
He just wanted to hit it.
Anyway, weren't we supposed to also
He
look
had
for
a system.
He was caught counting cards.
Want to finish that? You want to finish that thought there, Andrew?
I think we should leave it be.
Oh, of course, but we might be able to gather some information. A person who is able to speak can provide some information, even if the method of speaking is not direct. Right, Shadow Ghoul?
It's a Shadow Ghoul. I don't think it's.
Oh, your name is Sagal. I understand.
What?
I took Shadow Ghoul in college.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was a
Anyway,
trimester.
shouldn't we also be looking for a card?
It's like how random ass D&D characters know Deep Speech at the age of 9.
Looking for the card. Very well.
I don't see any kind of card or anything. I just kind of see 2 things caught, 1 book, and a bunch of compartments with all these seem like cards in here.
Seagal, has anyone been here recently? Apart from us.
Unfortunately, it does just seem to breathe at you. You're not entirely sure what it would be saying. If it is saying anything.
Nod for yes, shake for no.
Oh, Gregor, it seems your world doesn't have these.
Roll me plus 6. Roll me plus 6.
Oh my god.
Get it, girl.
I gave you a high diplomacy because of how you played the first time. You know, let's go for it.
You know, he might have visited Wakanda once in a while. You know, he's black enough.
He gets the N-word pass.
I mean, it's not like Drake is using his.
Oh my god.
Shadow Ghoul took it.
21.
That's yet to be paid. Drake, 1 N-word pass.
As it looks to you, it seems to bring its claw forward, out, trying to come out from the cage. However, it stops just before the way to get past. Its claw seems to point toward the book.
The book.
From what you can tell, it seems to be trying to bargain with you.
Oh, so you would like information in exchange for the book?
It shakes its head.
Oh.
I believe it wants its debts cleared.
It nods.
So debts cleared in exchange for information.
Nods.
And
You see
I
it.
assume
You see it look as if for a moment, it brings its clawed hands up and then sort of crushes and crumbles its claws together.
so that cleared means destroy the book, I assume.
Sort of shrugs,
Maybe.
like
Destroy the
it's sort of like probably work.
Like, I don't know what's a book. I'm a shadow ghoul. I don't know anything.
I think it'd be easier.
And
if we
Drill's like,
just
I don't
read-
think we should do that.
I do believe that if we were to do that, we would become instantly enemies of the Judge Man, and we hunted down for the rest of our lives if
And
we
books
attempted to do that.
And books like this tend to have dark spirits that would try to possess us. And Rhaegar,
Then maybe we just find the debt that has the shadow ghoul.
Yes, we found the debt that contains the shadow ghoul. Yes.
oh,
If that's
right,
something you
Rhaegar's
can
not
do,
the only
Andriel.
one. Okay.
I'd have to figure out how to open this thing without breaking it.
Well, you could try use magic to turn the pages.
Shit, you're right. He will attempt to use magic to open the book.
Well, also you could and then you actually just bring up your hand. You're a spellcaster. You have a both a sword and a staff or a focus. Roll me for your roll me a +6.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Wait.
We'll see if that's a magic you possess.
Here we go. I use these like candy because they are candy to me.
Num,
They're
num,
just
num,
so
num,
sweet and
candy.
nice. 18 and 16. So 18 plus 6.
You find that as you bring your hand over to the staff, the water staff in your hand, you raise it up, and upon holding it, you use your other hand to start moving the air in front of you, as the book does seem to open and start flickering through pages. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or are you just looking for Shadow Ghoul?
I guess this is a question on what's up with Andriel, Dico. Does he have specific debts he has to repay?
There's no debt specific for this, because again, you've been making your way back and forth to the two areas. You used to be an elite knight. That is a force that used to sort of regulate both sides of this before the shattering. You yourself were not a spirit that had lived through the shattering, but you are of a similar type. Basically, the spirit that is Endriel was not there, but other spirits that were elite elf knights were there.
Yeah.
As you would go through, you're not specifically trying to pay off a debt as much as you are trying to find where you belong at this point, and you're not sure which side of the conflict is where you need to be. You're also not sure if you even should be staying in the Black Forest. If one of these two sides let you out, maybe you'll just leave.
Exactly.
Currently, there's no sort of elf monarchy that you need to protect, so
Yeah, my monarchy's gone. Looks to the knights.
Not
Yeah, go ahead.
not since the greatest monarch had left Elphis.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Elphis, Oracle of the Beastgear world.
So for now, he will essentially just look for a shadow ghoul.
Okay. Looking through and flipping through pages, you guys notice Endriel basically able to kind of make their way through relatively easily. Keeping your mind just on Shadow Ghoul or any terms that may throw yourself around at that, you quickly basically just find the lettering and different sort of understandings of those words in your brain before like flipping through. You do find several other names that we potentially might go back to if they ever become relevant. But as you go through, you do eventually find near the center of the book the term for a Shadow Ghoul. you find that there is a debt as well as an oath that has to be paid from a Shadow Ghoul. This debt basically is the Judgeman didn't kill it, so it belongs to him. The Judgeman basically forced the Shadow Ghoul into a servitude. That servitude includes the fact that the Shadow Ghoul has to hunt for the Judgeman, essentially until the end of its life. There doesn't appear to be any clause or anything inside of this that would ever allow the Shadow Ghoul to be released from its servitude.
It's just troubling. It's essentially a debt and an oath at the same time. The Shadow Ghoul has to hunt for the Judgeman, essentially till the end of its life.
Well, that's messed up.
In exchange, the Judgeman didn't kill it, so.
As you look to the Shadow Ghoul appears to again be like crushing and crumbling its hands together.
Is he trying to say that he wants us to destroy his contract instead of trying to pay it off?
Seems like it.
Because I mean, there's nothing to pay off.
It seems as if it believes that the page itself might be what's binding it.
What we should do is put Judgment in the cage with the Shadow Ghoul and have them fulfill their end of the contract.
The Shadow Ghoul would die. Like, based solely on if we ever even tried to attempt that, we would lose. Probably. Judgeman's strong.
But Judgeman promised to not kill Shadow Ghoul. So if they tried, then Shadow Ghoul is free. If they don't try, Shadow Ghoul is free by killing him. Win-win.
I'm gonna be real, I'm slowly connecting the dots, so this might be some kind of like contract book, and now I want to break it real bad.
Before we... oh wait, you can't really bookmark the page. Never mind. I was going to see if I was... No, this wouldn't be Judgment.
Of course you can. Just fold down the page. No, don't do that. You'll ruin the book.
It's magic. I can go back to. I know what the words are. I can simply use magic to find the page again.
Yes, the only thing currently in your mind, Endril, is you could use magic right now to rip that page out of the book. At which point, you could destroy that page while it is inside of the area there. And if this book is magical in origin, it could potentially set the Shadow Ghoul free. However, that is also something where it is essentially freeing the Shadow Ghoul. It currently doesn't seem like it is something that is going to hurt you. It does seem to have a mind of its own. However, you have some pretty powerful allies here. You probably could fight it.
I could probably kill it myself if I needed to.
You're decently sure that with some good luck on your side, you could potentially just wipe this thing out.
I can become a Blue Eyes and destroy it from its
If it gets real bad, I can always just duel it.
Gregor, when the time comes, if they betray us, you have to use your powers from the other world.
Jack, you have to be normal right now. I have to keep it cool.
Ah, so you have to hold
I
back
need
your powers.
Yeah, I'm kind of holding back. I really want to break that thing.
We could destroy the whole book and then, well, the Judgment would be in chaos when that happens. Anyone who owes debt in that place would be like, wait, what's going on? We have three?
If this is the only book, this
Exactly.
could just be the book of ancient contracts.
I don't think it'd be a good idea to rip it all. I think we should start with the page and...
Where's my coin?
Tico,
What's up?
does this contract with the Shadow Ghoul have a date patent for it in spirit world terms?
Is there a date for it?
It's like 1,000 years ago.
I would say, yeah. You would definitely know that this has been in effect since before the Shattering.
Okay, I already flipped a coin about it. I'm not asking questions. I'm breaking that thing.
The whole book?
I'm breaking the whole book. I
Well,
don't know what
first
you
off-
guys are doing.
First off, there is still the pane of glass over top of it.
I will break it with this fucking gigantic thing if I must.
What are you trying to break it with?
The fucking gigantic dual disc I have.
You go to attempt to. Roll me just a straight
It's-
d20.
As you're doing this, he's too busy reading the book to notice you're doing it.
He's too small. You can't see him.
It's as if it's
Are
been
you-
indebted since
What
before
the-
the
You do not
shadow.
hurt. You do not hurt the dual thong. As you slam this into it, you have that same kind of thing as like Mikey in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie 2. No, as Donnie, where like he slammed his like staff up against Toka and Rezar, and like it starts going. It's like the glass itself seems extremely strong, and the
Okay.
reverberations hit back at you like.
So it's really hard.
So you have decided to destroy this book then?
What are you doing?
I mean, all we have to do is just break the book, right? If there's other books, it doesn't matter if we break this one.
Yeah, that seems fair enough. I shall try it.
Hold on, we don't know what would actually happen if we destroy the entire book. There could be ancient evils out there that have.
There's already ancient evils outside.
7 ancient evils. They're just pure darkness.
In a way, you're trying to save an ancient evil.
So
I think
let's
what he's saying is there may be something worse than Shadow Ghoul that's being bound by this book.
Yeah, that seems
That
like a
I
judgment problem.
It could be a Black Forest problem,
That is true as well.
or even a Beast Gear World problem at that point.
Do you
How
have
many
any
things
idea?
can this guy actually have bound?
Do you have any idea how terribly this could go if you were to break this book? Do you have any idea how far you would set me back in trying to get these two tribes to work together again? That a group from the other tribe came and destroyed his fucking book.
So we just let him have this a bunch of depths forever all the time? Is that the way that
He's
we're gonna
the
do
judge
it?
man of the casino.
Well, fuck him.
Well,
If you
that's how
sign into a contract and go into debt, that's your own problem to solve on your own.
that
Well,
is
this
very
guy did not make a goddamn sign. This guy was just walking around and he didn't get killed.
He's also a shadow ghoul. He's a
Like
monster,
I
a
don't know what
monster.
kind of weird profiling shit you guys got going on.
And yeah, we are all monsters. And besides, if Gregor wants to do something about this, well, he has the battle rights. You wish to face the judgment? Then face the judgment, in that case. Play him in a game that he's not fully used to. But in the end, it's still a game. That's the issue. Do you play his game or do you find a way to beat his game? Because right now, destroying the book is not the best option. It's an option, not the best. So
It is
what other
actually the
options are
worst
available?
option.
So what else is available? You try and talk to and reason with him? You can't reason with a man who wants something. He's in charge, he's in control. You take control away from him. That's what better right to do, correct? If I'm right or wrong. Though the issue with that is you are truly putting yourself in danger. Are you willing to put yourself on the line, Gregor? Be indebted to a man like him?
If I have to fucking do any kind of shit to get this place at least semi back in order, and also not have him just enslaving anyone he finds, I'll go ahead and do it.
We're all monsters, but there are certain contexts to that phrase. That is a fiend that has likely killed and hunted several elves, humans,
That
Then
is-
why are we
anyone.
freeing it?
and you're trying to free it. While it can reason, we don't know its full story. We don't know why the Judgment decided not to kill it. Beyond it hunting for the Judge Man, it could be hunting other monsters out there that are causing issues for the
If I
people
knew
that
you
are
were
coming
gonna
to the
bitch this
casino.
much, I would have left you there and I would have brought the fucking weird water self, girl.
I'm trying to keep the Black Forest together by not breaking everything apart.
It's already broken apart.
And I'm trying to fix it before even worse things happen.
Oh, you were doing really great being into that cell the entire time.
Well, we've talked about theories on how to solve things. It's up to you, Gregor. Well, up to everyone in this room what they wish.
I mean, I can't really do shit. I try to break it and I kinda started bouncing.
Not breaking the page, the bigger issue. We need to connect the tribes, correct, Adriel?
Yes.
the issue is mainly the judgment, correct?
The issue is both tribes seemingly want to just seemingly believing the other wants to destroy the other.
Well, prove that there's evidence that there's to the contrary, correct?
I have.
So you would use the evidence of one tribe destroying an important relic of the
Not
other.
that. I'm not saying that. You need to provide a suggestion to Gregor to use. He is not familiar
Who
with
puts a relic in a random ass storage room?
It's protected here. It's
I feel like if it was that important to him, he'd keep it close to him, not in the middle of goddamn nowhere where you can just walk towards it by following a light.
most people aren't stupid enough to walk into the dark mists.
Then why are they making the entire thing like that?
I don't know their machinations.
Well, you would know, Andriel, that these, again, even though you're not a spirit that has lived through that, before the Shattering, the Black Forest did not have this black mist that was taking people's memories from it. This is not recent, but relatively recent in the Black Forest history.
Okay.
Which would mean if the Judge Man is using this in some way, they have either some way to get through it, which could be what these lights are, or at least feels like it is somewhat guarded here for some reason.
He feels that it is guarded here for some reason. Perhaps there's some magic, or maybe there's another being around that is hiding, keeping an eye on this place.
Currently, just so that we all understand the ways we can go about this, you guys could find some way to break the glass on top to do whatever you want with the book. Endriel could destroy the book from the outside using whatever magic they have, or they could just destroy one page if they'd like. Also, you guys could destroy nothing and make your way out. You could also destroy the glass and take the book without destroying anything.
That's what I was going to suggest.
Taking the book.
Currently, Jacqueline, you need to come out if you want to be part of the conversation.
Yeah, you're kind of riding on my biz right now.
Oh yeah, I was trying to talk, but yeah.
Do you want to be outside?
Yeah, I'll come outside.
Okay. Let me find you real quick. Yeah, you're right there. The room's catching up with itself. The room hates me. The room
That's
hates
so
everyone.
mean.
There we
It
go.
shouldn't do that.
How could the room do that?
Wow.
Go write a diss track about the room.
Oh, Tommy Wiseau, you. Anyway, well, how about another option?
Oh, you make your appearance.
If not full destruction, it'd at least be disruptive if we take the book as a hostage, perhaps.
Are you suggesting stealing from the Judge Man?
I'm not going to say that, but merely suggest that it's an option. An outside worlder wouldn't know the rules of this place.
I'd also want to bring up these three would be around Gregor, but I'm putting them outside just because I don't want to crowd up the room.
There's all space. Just imagine they're there.
Yeah. Crocodilus is literally just like keeping watch at this point. Like,
Besides, in taking it, we'll be able to see if there are any that should remain sealed. We'll destroy the one page for them, perhaps, if we want to go that far. But if we don't, at least taking the book gives us some advantage against them.
Endriel,
Yeah.
as a resident of the Black Forest, I'm gonna have you roll a just straight d20 to see how much knowledge you have over at least the creature, which is Shadow Ghoul.
Yeah.
You just
Just to
little
see if you have
guy.
any, just to see if you have any understanding of it at all.
15. And then because I'm just that greedy kind of person, okay. So straight 0, 15.
You would know shadow ghouls are extremely dangerous. They're extremely dangerous creatures. They usually, as dark fiends, they usually don't have much in the form of mercy for anything they do hunt. They would hunt basically anything, basically any kind of thing that isn't another fiend. As far as the shadow ghouls here in the Black Forest, they are beings that come from the underworld. Down there, they're usually known to be guardians of treasure rooms, as well as things that prey on things in the darkness. I would like to remind the players themselves that a shadow ghoul attempted to murder the heck out of them.
No, I remember that.
inside of one of those. They are not known for being nice. They are not known for being good. Maybe this one's different. We're not here to be racist.
Just to be 100% clear, the contract does not state anything else beyond why it's in debt at all.
It is currently seemingly in debt because it was destroyed. It was defeated and not destroyed. It seemed to have been forced into a working thing for them. Freeing it with a 15, you're not sure whether it will really obey any sort of thoughts with you guys. It might just immediately run. Worst case scenario, it would attack you. Best case scenario, maybe it does know where the card is that you guys are looking for.
Maybe.
But most likely, the best scenario that you're thinking you'll get from getting rid of it is that it'll run.
Yeah.
Gregor apparently does still have the ability to attempt to fight against it with their shadow rights, or not shadow rights, with their battle rights. But at the same time, it is a dangerous creature. If you want to attempt to learn more about it, or if you want to attempt to figure out more of its motive, you can make your way to the shadow ghoul, or again, you could just destroy the page, let whatever happens. Taking the book is not a terrible idea to anyone's thing here. It would take whoever would be here a long time to figure out if the glass was shattered. Taking the book in general could just give you guys a leg up later on. If you don't want to destroy anything, just taking the book and leaving is fine. It is up to you if you want to do anything. Currently, unless one of the others break the glass, you are the only person who could mess with this.
Am I capable of simply using magic to open a hole in the glass to pull the book out?
At this point, you're pretty sure you can take the glass off with the magic you've shown.
Okay.
Because the glass has to move on some level. You're decently sure that since your magic can affect the inside, it most likely can take the book out without much trouble.
Okay. I can quite easily remove the book from this without causing too much damage. If you're sure you want to trust the shadow ghoul, then I can destroy the page for you. And I will take on the responsibility of that.
We could choose to talk to it more. It did say it had information, and you are shadow ghoul of your word, correct?
It hisses and groans at you. Roll me a -3.
Oh my god, -3.
roll me a -3 there.
I wonder what stat that is.
Panther lady.
I wonder what stat that is.
A very nice guy.
Sounds like an instinct roll to me.
I shall pop a hero, I guess.
Okay. If you get the H, I'll just straight up give you the +1.
Rolling, huh?
You have one more fleeting.
Cool.
You also have one of these, but I'll just give that to you over here.
Cool.
Roll me one final time.
Okay. Big roll. Oh, it's almost 17.
So the max was, I think, 7. Was that the highest roll you had?
I think 7 was the highest.
So
So
that
can I
would
just
be-
auto succeed?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You auto succeed at the basis level. Looking at this creature, it really wants to leave. It really seems like it wants out of here. You feel it is potentially desperate enough to say anything.
Oh, no, I do not like this. You have let your true colors know. We are leaving.
Well, you just know it wants to leave. Maybe it wants to see its kids.
I haven't said anything out loud, boy.
I'm not saying that in character. Like, I'm saying maybe it needs to see its two kids.
Oh, Gaga, there's no point in negotiation with this thing, unfortunately. Too bad. Way too bad.
Then Endriel will magically remove the book from the case.
Do you guys want to take the book?
Do we want to take the book?
Yeah.
Did I go?
I'm down with it.
My microphone wasn't on. I was saying you can do whatever you want, man. I don't.
As you say that, and as you bring the book out, I'm guessing closing it along the way, you see the shadow ghoul begin to strike against the bars, looking as if it begins to start scratching at them. You see that there is some kind of a energy between the bars that seems to be keeping it in. I'm gonna roll for the shadow ghoul really quick.
It'll be really funny if it breaks out.
The shadow ghoul, as it begins to scratch and seemingly just scrape at the cage itself, you note that upon it doing so, it does seem to disturb some things around it. And you note that as it is doing this, Gregor, as well as Endriel, Endriel, you would be backing up, and Adria, you'd be backing up. So yeah, Gregor and Jacqueline, roll me for Gregor. Just roll me a straight up, where is the thing?
20? All right.
Yeah, it'd be your instinct, so it'd be a -1 for you. But Jacqueline, roll me a straight d20.
That's a
Oh!
fucking 20. Fuck you.
Well, maybe I'll get to 22. No, I got a 3.
Gregor, you would note as it begins scratching and going and seemingly attacking toward where the panther is. You take a look around and you do notice that as it's scratching at and attacking, there is a small glint that it seems to make by attacking at the thing itself. You find, because of the small little glint of light that it seems to reveal upon scratching outward, there's a tiny little square inside this cage.
It's a little square.
You see what appears to be the back of a card
No.
that has just been illuminated from the little bits of static and light coming from the shadow ghoul.
Did you see?
I see a card over here.
Ooh,
A card?
Oh, lucky.
Yeah.
trying. Ooh, maybe not grabbing it because Adriel, magic.
No.
You want
I
to?
don't know.
You want to try to grab it, Greg?
Yeah.
You reach your hand in. You do find that there does appear to be some kind of magic that is sealing the cage here. As you attempt to reach in through it, it does seem to somewhat static around your hand. Roll me for your potential, please.
Let's give it a good old try.
Endriel,
Actually,
as it does appear to start staticking, you're not sure your magic could have gone through it.
Actually, I like this scroll. I'll put at least 2 of these here.
Hey.
This is fine.
I can give you a 4.
Well,
I
roll
can
me
also
2 more
reroll.
times. Roll me 2
Oh,
more
okay,
times
that'll
before you
work.
reroll.
You got them 2 moles.
I didn't know there were 2 just laying around.
Oh,
16.
Yeah.
19.
Roll me 1 more time.
Hey.
Okay. I'll let you know if I got a fucking 20.
At 20.
You just gotta see if you get that nat 20.
I got a 9.
With a
nat
nat
20.
with an unnat 20, you reach in, your hand goes through the static, which again, Endriel, as you look at it, you do find that whatever this magic is seems to be off for you. It seems to be very strong, but something about Gregor seems to almost draw in whatever the static is, whatever the strange energy is, and seems to almost make it vanish immediately.
Oh fuck, I'm Marco. Oh no. I'm gonna start eating mold and shit.
Oh fuck. It's over.
It's fucking over, dude.
Gregor's like, hey, do you have any blue cheese?
I might already have this in, but I don't want to look through the thing just in case I reveal other things to people in the things. I'm just gonna import another one in. Woo! I'm decently sure I already have it in, but hey, who needs it?
Atlas might need it.
Fuck Atlas.
Atlas can suck my nuts.
Atlas can suck my nuts super hard.
They make my balls so blue.
They make my balls so blue.
I just don't like them.
I just don't like them. Where you at, fucker? Are you an elk? You might be an elk. You're not an elk. Where you at? You're not in a tune pack.
Tune these nuts.
Got him. I'm the that was got. I've been so got.
Oh, you've gotten them. Obliterated.
Ah, there you are. Bloop. You find, as this happens, this card.
Ah. Ah.
You're
All right.
okay,
Show of hands. Anyone know this card?
That's him.
do I?
Oh, there you go.
Adria,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll me for a +3, please.
Yeah. Time to do my Dharmalogy roleplay. Anyway.
Lord in heaven, this is not gonna end.
It's the king.
That was almost a 20.
Roll me
That's-
one more time.
Okay, I'm a method it. I'm a method it.
You can method it as soon as
guide my hand.
method it as soon as the room lets you.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, let me try and roll method. Method. I'll
Something.
take the altar success.
Well. Yeah. Okay. Something about the look of the card starts to like give something to you, but it looks as if it begins to fade. However, thanks to the auto success, as you look to it, you know for a fact that whatever this is potentially is the reason why you came to the Black Forest.
Panther warrior. I came to the forest because of him, I believe.
Oh, really? Guess it's all connected, man.
Gregor, as you look to this, because you were the one that broke it out and you got that really nice roll, you look toward the crystal in front of you. As you note, it seems like it could be big enough for this creature.
Oh.
That's him. That's the one that took me out of the casino.
Andrew?
Hmm?
Find this guy in that book, maybe.
Sure, let me go back to the peas.
The peas. We're going through the peas, boys.
Because, he had to go to the G's, the S's for the Shadow Ghoul. He went to the G's originally because, Ghoul, but,
Unfortunately, Endriel, looking through this, it does not seem as if Panther Warrior is in that. Whatever the contract he has, if he has a contract with Panther Warrior, seems to be less ancient than this book.
This book is for the ancient ones, not for the more recent ones.
And
Meaning
if
They're
they
not
did,
has one.
and if they did help the Raw student get out, this is most likely a very recent thing that happened to them.
Mm-hmm. This is very recent. If he's under a contract, then... If he helped you, then how did he get trapped in Crystal?
Whenever he got me out from the casino, we unfortunately lost our way inside of the black fog. I
It's
was a
possible.
little bit out of it at the time. They were basically on the ground whenever I found them.
It is possible that maybe he didn't make a contract. He merely turned to Crystal.
You could attempt to break him out of it. The two of us have already did our tries, but you haven't today.
Want to give it a try?
Is it
The only
safe to open the cage?
It's a crystal, I don't know.
other cage around it.
I have no idea how to open it, but I can put my hand through it. Maybe you can.
They make
Maybe it's like a spirity thing.
They take their hand over to it. As they do, they reach out and the static around it begins to shock back at them. Ah,
Yeah.
it did not do that to you.
I mean, most likely it's because you are strange, Gregor.
Yeah,
Jacqueline,
I didn't notice it.
Special
Jacqueline
even.
will also try and put their hand through since they don't really have physical hands.
Jacqueline, as you attempt to do this, roll me for a +3, please.
All right. (18 + 3).
You find that whenever you reach out, the static does seem to retract toward you for a moment. However, the scaly, like almost demonic nature of your hands seems to not be affected by this staticky magic at all. You reach out, and unlike Gregor, it doesn't seem very pleasant, but you feel nothing. You reach out, you grab it, and you feel as if you could, if there was a way to open it, you feel like you could open it. I would remind that the others, whenever you guys attempted to open things with Shadow Ghoul seemed to be looking up toward the top of this thing. If you and Gregor would like to try to open this, you would have to try to climb up it to open it.
Gregor, I think if we can manage to get to the top, I think we can do this together.
Why is there an ominous shadow behind me?
Would you like me to pick you up or throw you?
Whatever you need to get me up there, baby.
Throne,
is a-
please, it'll be faster.
Very well.
I would have thought you would launch him up with your shield, but okay.
Oh no, the shield method is not the greatest.
It's not.
No.
It's a curved surface. We'll get stuck.
It's very overrated, and you don't get very good footing. If it's a flat shield, then possibly.
I see.
Trust me.
I've seen people stand on stuff like that before, though.
We can give it a try if you really would like the shield method.
Gregor's
I
just
guess.
like, throw me!
Throw me!
Okay.
I was made to be thrown!
A very well, small red missile.
Gregor,
Oh, missile, I like that. Ah!
you are launched up to the top. As you do, there is a staticky, like, discharge from the top of this. Jacqueline, you go into the car and you come back out up at the top with them. As the two of you begin to try to drag this off, I want both of you to roll me for some physical shit, which means a -3 for Jacqueline, and a straight D20 for Martinez here.
Just for the fuck of it, just because, may as well do it. Let's just get a normal faker going on.
A normal
One day-
god.
Yeah.
Okay, bring it over here.
Here I go.
What are you going for? Are you going for a karma card? You going for a destiny token? What
I'm going for a normal destiny token, because every time that I do this, that's how we got into this situation. I don't think we can get worse. So I'm gonna...
No,
You
you
earned
can
them.
get worse. That's how you don't pick from it.
You
It'd be
understand
really
it
funny
can
if you
get
got the false
worse.
trap. Damn.
I got a hermit.
Get a hermit. Player keeps this card. They then use it to force a critical success or fail on any experience or instinct check. They may also use this to refresh all expended uses of your abilities.
This could be useful at some point. Do it again.
Again.
All right,
Do it.
bring another one over here.
This could be useful later.
It's the fake card rush.
Oh my God, reroll.
Okay, all right. Ignore
Redraw,
this
redraw,
one.
ignore that one.
That's funny as shit.
You have
Justice.
Justice. Same thing,
Justice.
but potential or willpower check. You can also use this card to have a permanent boost against a single character until they're able to fight them, and either one of them is defeated.
Sick. Do it again.
Bring it
Another
over
drink.
here.
I
We're
wish
doing
I
it.
had This many ideas.
We're doing it. Ooh,
Uh,
that's the hope.
What are you doing again?
Currently,
It
the
was-
hope has a new effect because of the fact that the hope usually did it to get the thing. Right now, the hope is you draw from a karma deck. The default is a good effect.
I
You can
guess we'll
choose to
draw
accept
anyway.
if you prefer. Go ahead and draw from the karma deck.
You
get
will just
the
get the good effect of whatever
You get
card
the
you get.
deception good effect. I don't believe you guys
Yeah, I
have
don't
the
think
have
we
had
No,
the
we don't have
deception
it.
or the good effect.
Not in this one.
Let's go now. Bring that up. Let's go see what we got in the drive. I'm sorry, it didn't rhyme. I'm ashamed.
That's okay. We
It's-
forgive
it's
you.
fine. It's fine. And listen, Drake doesn't rhyme and he's dead. You're fine.
You're right. If I would have rhymed, I would have died.
Exactly.
You keep this card. The next time you feel you are being deceived by an NPC you have a good standing with, you may use this card to roll any stat against them. If you succeed, then the NPC reveals anything the player wishes them to.
Okay.
Or you can have the
Okay.
The
neutral effect.
self-stitching card.
Or you can have the neutral effect, which is keep this card. You may use it to force a roll to critically succeed or fail with a check from a mental stat, which for you would be any of the like willpowers, yada yada yada, stuff like that.
Gregor circles their fingers as they use the card. Do you like me?
Bloop.
We don't need to keep this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy this one and throw it at you. I'm gonna delete this one.
Perfect calculations.
Blah.
Now here's the devil's fault. Do we keep going?
Keep
That's-
going.
that's up
Never
to you.
stop. Like,
So far, you've got a lot of things to really help you with rolls that aren't the roll you're making right now.
Yeah, that's great. So let's put another one.
All right, go
Do
for
I
it.
want to reach into the devil's mansion?
no, keep fading. And then let's
Okay, all right. I'll
The Emperor.
I got
Ooh.
yeah.
A spirit around you that favors you gives up its vitality to allow you a second chance at staying in the fight, either through adding LP or replenishing your health and stamina. The spirit is then injured for a duration until fixed. You can have one of your friends injure themselves if you fail this.
Okay, here's another one.
I mean,
Go,
I
go,
could
go.
do it myself if you need.
Chat, we all need more fake cards. Chat.
I can get
Yes,
your
that's-
The
hair.
Hierophant. Roll a d20. You can change the result of any 2 dice rolls you see to the result you rolled.
That's pretty helpful.
That might help. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me that
Depends on
d20.
if you roll high.
That is a
I
9.
got a 9.
You can change the roll of any roll you see to a 9. What?
This is not helping too much.
Okay, go for the karma deck.
You're just gonna go through them all?
Yeah, I'm gonna use them all.
All right, let's go for the karma deck if you want. You can also just go for a fate again.
Let's just go for the karma deck to
Oh
vary it
no!
out.
Oh no! Ah! The Expanse.
Gregor, you see.
I don't know what you're saying and like that. I think this thing's made me lose a key item.
Let me get to it really quick.
Isn't it that
Gregor,
one
the-
thing from Zelda?
The neutral effect. An item, stat, or good effect from a karma card is lost. An equivalent thing is found soon after. So you have to tell me, do you
That's
want
pretty
to
interesting.
roll for a good or bad effect instead, or do you want to take the neutral? I will
That's
say
really
all
interesting.
3 of these effects are different. So you will not be getting the neutral effect if you go for a good or bad effect.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
You flip that coin.
So heads for neutral, tails for anything else. Let's see. All right, let's see what we can get.
Okay.
Okay.
You will have to roll a d20. I think I copied one. Hold on. Yeah. Here it is right here. You have to roll this d20, call odds or evens, If you get it correct, we'll go good.
I just did like a Coke line of Coke cards right now.
Oh, it's
Gregor,
great, isn't it?
The fates are playing Yahtzee on top of your head. What's going on in there?
Odds.
That is
I
odds.
leave your head for 5 seconds.
The good effects. This is something you guys are going to be very excited about. I'm going to copy this over and just put this on this for a second. The good effect. All players gain 1 stat point and another boon as if they had leveled.
Hey.
The other motherfuckers are over there. Just like, I can't find them. Do I feel slightly smarter now?
It's great.
Fuck yeah.
This is not going to affect the others probably at all. But they will get their stat point. So here's a stat point for Benny. Here's a stat point for Taliesin.
You guys just see
Here's a
an
stat point
image
for
of Gregor
Kate.
in your heads, and then that's it, and you feel like you can do algebra a little bit better now.
I'll make my potential even. There you go.
Anyway, we'll put one.
You have to
Go ahead and
eat
throw those
during
over on
these
the
hard
dead
times.
zone.
Thank you,
The
Gregor.
dead zone. Gotcha.
What are you doing, Taliesin? What you doing?
One in potential.
What you doing, Benny?
Let's see. What's our maximum?
Currently, I believe it's 5. Let me look to
Very
make sure.
well.
I believe it is. Yes, it is 5 currently.
Then I will put 1 in my passion.
Okay. And Gregor, here is yours. Bloop.
We are in such a strange position right now. Let's just really quickly line the shit that we got.
Gregor, I will say this.
What?
The boon you get, whatever stat you put this point into, until you leave the spirit world, you will roll with advantage with that stat.
Okay, I'm gonna say there's 2 stats that I had in my mind anyway. Where's my coin?
Why is there a card garden on your sheet?
Because he owns me.
Okay.
The ideas I had were willpower and potential anyway, so head's willpower, the other one, let's see. Willpower it is.
Gonna put in
Let's
willpower.
go.
Yeah, baby.
That means you're gonna have 4 willpower, and for the rest of this arc, until you leave the spirit world, you will roll your willpower with advantage.
Oh, I am ready to go to the casino. I became religious, baby. I am no longer bound by. I just got over my gambling addiction, actually.
Judge Man is like, hey, did you steal my book? Hold on. You have to understand. Let me use the slots a little bit, then we'll talk about that.
Willpower is a decent one to have in there. I would say the 3 most important stats for there would probably be finesse, instinct, and willpower. So you have 1 really good one, 1 decent one, and 1
Really bad one.
But let's not think about that one. Who cares about that one? Okay, that is all of your fake cards.
Yep, I rolled everything, and I can't. I mean, I guess I can use Hermit at the point. Let's just roll. Let's just fucking roll.
All right, roll me for your strength.
16.
You and Jacqueline get on the top of this. I would have Jacqueline roll as well, but the 16 is just good. You and Jacqueline through
All that bullshit. I
all
just
the
rolled
bullshit,
a
you just get the
16.
roll, yeah. And you just do it. You and Jacqueline through the effects not triggering on either of you for one reason or another. You because of your weirdness, and Jacqueline because of their weirdness. For different weirdness reasons, you guys are able to pull enough of the top of this apart that it slides off and collapses down into one of the crates on the outside, breaking it. However, the static-like magic that is around this place completely disperses, and the cage looks as if it starts falling apart.
Ah!
As from all sides of this,
And let me just move you. And there you go.
the
Put you
cage falls apart, and all of the walls collapse. You see
Great
her,
news, everyone!
you see her go over to you and go to pick you up. Like, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I'm alright, I've taken worse hits. I once fell all the way over from Duel Academy to a place. So I'm skilled at falling down.
Your arms must be tired.
I'm the strongest ever, don't worry about me.
We must teach you how to fall correctly.
I'm really sorry if I don't get this right. Then
Just go on, do it!
they look to the crystal as they do. If I don't do it, you would have done all that for nothing.
Just do it! If you don't do it, then you don't actually end up doing it at all!
First rule of gambling: just do it.
Just do it! Never! Always go for red!
Second rule of gambling: seek therapy.
Gregor,
Yeah?
roll me negotiation.
You know what? I'll put a single heroism here. AKA girl, please!
One second. I have to end a person. They have
Oh,
to be-
why?
They have to be ended. Num 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 num. I don't know what that bot was, but it tried to give us a code, so I ate it.
Good. Don't let it speak.
That'd be a
I
can give you a
10.
13.
Food. Now I'm going to starve.
They look to it. As they do, they seem to, for a moment, be really hesitant, but once you tell them to just go for it, they make their way forward. They put their hands on the crystal and they let out a little Yu-Gi-Oh yell. They're like, ah! They let a little anime yell of showing that they're putting effort in. I would like you to roll for them.
Okay.
Roll me a potential check.
Is that with advantage?
Let's see it. I
And
can
then
give
roll
you
me
a
one
2.
more potential check.
I'm not asking.
Roll the other one first. Roll the other one first. You never know.
Okay, I'll roll it for you. Oh, 19.
That's a 19. It's up to you.
I know for a fact these break after 2 tries.
The first time they touch them, you see a crack happening going down the area. As it begins to crack and magic begins to start sweeping out from it, she looks to you, she looks forward, she tries one final time. Roll me one more potential check.
Alright, baby, it's for all the marbles. This would be the funniest time to put a smash. Because you're smashing, you say. You're smashing for your weird panther boyfriend.
Yeah, your weird panther boyfriend. 17. Roll me one more time because they would have had advantage on this roll because of the kind words and all the things that happened around it.
The thing where I broke my back?
Yeah, that one. But also, kind words, There's another crack coming down this. As it does, it appears that the area is that the crystal is destroyed. Coming down from the crystal. I had to itch my arm real quick. Coming down from the crystal, you find a figure revealed. On the inside, you see...
This is just to an alligator.
The rest of you see nothing. Gregor...
Where the It seems we failed.
There's nothing there.
Well, at least you tried.
Hey, mushroom guy.
But where's Panther Warrior? You see the mushroom guy look over to you. They give you a thumbs up.
I give him a thumbs up.
What are you doing?
It's somewhere, but it. Hold on. Can you pass me
I'm
that
worried
card?
about it. What's going on over there?
Can you pass me that card?
The Panther Warrior card?
Yeah.
Who currently has it? I think you have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I will hand it over. There you go.
I show it to the mushroom, aka I show it to the wall.
You show
It's fun.
you show the card to the mushroom. As you do, you see it look to the card. It gives a nod, but then it also looks past you toward where Endriel is. It points at the book.
And then it puts.
What about the book? It's like in that book.
It shakes its head and then points to itself, and then points to the book.
You're in the book.
Nod.
Endriel!
Yeah.
I'm not dying for real. My back just hurts a lot.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It fixes itself after the next episode happens.
Awesome. What's up?
Look for a mushroom, man.
Why?
Do what I tell you, please.
Okay.
I thought they went extinct or something. You never see them.
He will look for a mushroom man, I guess.
Endriel.
Gotta go back.
Personally, don't like the taste.
It's a good thing I was by the
mushrooms.
P so I can get the M really quickly.
It's a very lucky indeed. Endriel, you do find as you look into the thing, there is mushroom things inside. However, there is no mushroom man. There appears to be if I can get this to open for me so I can get the actual thing of it. There is a card called, it went over, I don't want to see the other things. The Wicked Parasite Mushroom Shaman.
Let's see here. We have the Wicked Parasite Mushroom Shaman. Is that what you're looking for?
That your name, buddy?
It shakes its head, but then it nods.
Get that one.
All right. What kind of debt we're looking at here?
You find that the thing inside of it says that it is to forever be harvested. That is its debt, is to forever give itself to the Judge Man. You find that the reason behind its debt is attempted usurpation.
He will look at this with a raised eyebrow. Are you sure about this? It's apparently...
Ender, I'm sorry I yelled at you before, alright? I got a weird, complicated relationship with devs and all that. I didn't mean to be an asshole to you.
That's fine.
But this time, I do actually mean it.
Even if it was for attempted usurpation of the Judge Man?
Even you have an idea that's probably a reason that's not just as simple as you think it is.
It is forever being harvested. That doesn't seem like a good deal.
Looks like mushroom soup will be off the menu.
He will, based on how Gregor is saying this, and that Gregor is very sure about this, with whatever weird thing he cannot see in this thing.
It is very funny. It has like every single bad noun known to man.
He will trust the judgment of the human, and he will, I guess, how should I do this? Should I rip it out the book? Should I use water magic to destroy the page?
Rip it out and eat it, duh.
You feel
Should I
like
take out
ripping
my
it out
wire
is
and
probably
build
the
out
best
page?
option.
Okay, he will rip out the page.
Because Endriel, as you grab the page, you do find that similar to the cages, there appears to be some kind of strange static that comes from it. However, when it does, you recognize it this time as what appears to be an ancient spell. As you try to grab onto it and you go to pull it, you recognize that there is an ancient elvish rune connected with this book, and you understand that currently you might be the only person that can rip pages from this book.
I'm the only person that can do the thing.
Which may potentially be a reason why the Judge Man doesn't like the ancient elves.
Oh no.
Oh, so now we think he's bad. Thanks, I know you got there.
Fuck. He will realize this internally, screaming at what he's been doing this whole time, and rip the page out.
I mean, here's the thing.
Oh, Gregor thinks that the guy that enslaves people with contracts is evil. What kind of fucking weird human thing is that?
Here's the thing. Just because you're correct doesn't mean you were right about the Shadow Ghoul. The Shadow Ghoul was totally gonna fucking eat you guys. But yes, as you rip it out, you find that as soon as it is dislodged from the paper, the static seems to burn the page immediately. Upon that happening, all of you can see the Mushroom Man.
Oh, so you are not extinct.
Anyway, yeah, here's the mushroom.
As the Mushroom Man, otherwise known as, with this one in particular, let me go and find it because I feel like I don't wanna be mean to it. Otherwise known as the Black Forest Mushroom Fighter.
Damn.
Begins to wiggle his arms back and forth in celebration.
Yeah, man, let's wiggle.
He does the worm in defiance. Not the worm, the wave.
That's move. This
And
move
then
was
betrays
forbidden.
us all and scratches our faces.
No.
You guys hear a great rumbling happen in the forest. As you do, Crocodilus does the thing. You guys might want to see this.
Very well.
Rushing outside to see this.
Oh, that can't be good.
What have we done?
As
Some other cliche would.
As you all rush out, you guys see along the forest, certain trees look as if they begin to rapidly grow mushrooms around this area. As the mushrooms grow, some of the darkness dispels.
Yeah, buddy, go get him.
Ecosystem.
As the mushrooms begin to start eating away at some of the trees around, I will ask before we go on any further, is this a good time to end, or do you guys want to continue?
We all look at Linda.
Probably good time to end for me, but you guys can continue.
No, that's what I was making sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been fighting off a bit of sick for a bit. I was honestly gonna probably stay in Gregor's head, but I'm like, no, I can do these.
Then Gregor, as you make your way out and you look at these mushrooms beginning to start dispelling some of the black fog around the area, you hear from all around the rumblings come through as you feel a similar presence as the one you felt whenever you awoke. The colony of mushrooms begin to bring itself forward, rising up from just below you. Not him. Don't worry, it's not them.
He's
see-
actually a mushroom.
You see what appears to be a small, almost army of tiny little purple mushrooms
Oh my
sprout at your
God.
feet.
Oh my god.
As the Black Forest glowing Mycelium, or Mycelium? I can't remember.
Mycelium, I think.
Mycelium, thank you.
Mycelium.
Begins to rise up below you, looking up at you with their big weird eyes.
Father.
As they look to you, they begin looking about until finally enough of them appear that they seem to spread themselves thin, disappearing into what appears to be a card on the ground.
Hell yeah, buddy. We're so fucking back.
As you are given the Black Forest glowing mycelium, I think that is a good time for us to end things off.
With the mushrooms appearing and dancing, the first song that came to my head was the Malomart theme.
The third powerhouse of the forest has been awoken.
We now have the true king, decomposition.
I like to think that the Shadow Ghoul is just so pissed off at this point that it's keeled over from the damage it's taken trying to rip through the cage.
It's like, "Ah!" I would have been so sad if you released Shadow Ghoul. It was immediately gonna go after the weakest human it thought, which was gonna be the raw girl.
Listen, Edriel was correct about the Shadow Ghoul.
It was
You
going
can't
to
trust them.
it was going to immediately like just basically disappear into the ground and attempt to either kill or kidnap the raw girl.
Okay, all right. So being racist was the right point. I'll give you that.
If it's a monster that will eat literally anything.
Stop, you're digging a hole.
How is it a hole?
Okay, Drake, calm down.
Oh my god.
Don't you dare!
We're taking away your N-word passive.
I didn't even know I had one.
All else have one.
I don't need that. No.
It came with our monster status.
Oh, but
I'm
no.
just looking at this thing. It's like sure,
so
sure. We
fucking
all want
cute.
the story
Little
of the friendly
baby.
monster.
Look at the little baby mushroom.
We love the idea of the friendly monster. We have him at home. It's Crocodilius.
We do love him.
We love monster people like him. But this thing is a literal I will hunt you till you die monster. I want to eat you. I do not care. I only lived this long because the Judge Man wanted me to kill for him.
We now have the third faction, the Rot. Let's go, Rot.
Rot.
You know what? You're right. Crocodilius is one of the good ones. That's what you're saying.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'd like to bring up that whenever you learn the name of the actual colony, the colony was called Wicked Parasite Mushroom Shaman.
It was literally like every bad noun in a line.
He's probably fine though. He saved
You
you.
just need to usurp.
I mean, no, he very much did specifically say, hey, I have a bad thing in my body that makes me eat people. And I went, yeah, it happens to all of us, dude.
Yeah. We all have bad things in our bodies that make us want to eat people.
Yeah.
I call it food poisoning.
Yeah, very fun, very good. Now the mushrooms can be seen again and potentially can aid you in your travels.
The ecosystem is healing. We've added back Rot. We're gonna chew on his walls till he frees people.
The mushrooms are like, fuck these crystals. We hate black smog. We want to be able to glow.
All my homies hate black smog.
We want to be able to glow in this forest again. all we
Instead of being
like doing
harvested
is
for
glowing.
casinos. All I want to do is glow, dude, and we keep getting harvested so women can put them on their bodies, and then, you know.
You just see like when you go there that like there's like a paint you can put that's just like fucking bioluminescent liquid that the girls put on their tummies and
That's fucked up.
I've seen a lot of funny images of things like that.
Also,
That's
look
the
at this
ship.
Panther Warrior.
Sorry we didn't find Panther Warrior Girl, but we did bring out the mushrooms.
Look at this boy in his new effect. It works with the stacking mechanic.
Yeah, baby.
I like him. I want him. It's cool.
I personally like the mushrooms, and there are overlords now, and we should all go into the ground.
The ground.
This
The
thing is
ground.
like- I love this thing because you can stack on him every turn.
Hmm?
His effect is such a stack, and I love it.
Usually his effect was you had to get rid of you had to destroy cards in order for him to attack. I'm like, stacking cards is fun. Also, just straight up 2000 4-star beater, like fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it, man.
He's Alexandrite dragon, but with a slight negative, but could be positive effect.
Yeah.
He's my homie, and together we can win.
Together we can stack.
I can become a Blue Eyes, and you can keep being you, and we can kill everything together with 5,000 attack. I love this so much. I love Elite
Judge
Elf
Man
Knight
is
is
like, oh boy, I can't wait to have my glowing mushroom soup. Where'd all the mushrooms in my soup go?
Are the wicked cards
can't
connected
wait
to the
to
wicked
flip more
gods? No, they're
coins.
connected to Zork.
I hope
Sorry.
I hope that Andriel hasn't been too confronty during this whole bit with.
I mean, he can be confronted. That's fine.
Yeah, it's character stuff. Like we
Yeah,
can
not everybody-
separate person for character.
Yeah,
It's
not
all
everybody
good.
has to. Not everyone has to agree with everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes drama.
Yeah, we love drama in here.
I play
And-
agreeable characters. It's all good.
I was waiting to like tell you, like I was like, I wonder when you're gonna try to rip a page, because then you're gonna find out. Ah, fuck, I literally am the only one that can do this. Ah, fuck, that means the Judge Man is like actually fucking going hard on the ancient elves. Like it isn't just a,
Yeah.
it isn't just a I don't know if I like their shit kind of thing. It's more of a I don't want them to ruin my plans kind of thing.
It's a.
Oh, so now we're against the Judge Man. I'm glad we've come around.
I thought we just had a culture split. I didn't realize it was more than that.
No, he's just racist.
I just imagine the fucking skit from Robot Chicken. Like, they're like, it's not my problem. Judge Man spills milk on them. Oh, now it's my problem.
Oh, the best part about the thing here is that Endriel doesn't know everything else that's happened in the campaign. So he doesn't know about, like, for example, Bunny Roulette that has like, yeah, I ran away from the casino because the Judge Man is crazy.
Dude's fucking weird. I don't.
As
And,
far
like-
as Andriel's trying to do, it's like he's trying to reunite these factions
Yeah.
for his own reasons. So you haven't asked him why yet.
Let's just kill the judgment. I feel like
Slowly
that's
but surely, this deck's got all of my friends in it, even if it doesn't make any fucking sense.
easier.
I'll
Let's
put
just kill the
all
judge,
friends.
man.
Friends will. I will have literally an entire deck of spirit monsters.
Here's where my friends go, Smiles.
Isn't that already a deck archetype?
Not that kind of spirits. Unless.
Yes.
Coincidentally, all of my friends let me flip a coin, so it was already gonna end up this way.
Okay, I think I'm gonna either throw up or be in the bathroom for a long time. Either way, I think I'm gonna head out. Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna be ending things here either way. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and come back to this next week, where now that Endriel is potentially on team fucking stab Judge Man, we're gonna see how everybody reacts to going into the casino, and whether or not you guys are gonna try to play along with things, or do some espionage, or just go flat out in there and start stabbing. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna
Maybe
go
we'll
down?
just gamble for 4 straight weeks, and when we see it again.
Maybe
just-
you just go in and be like, this guy's a bad dude, but this casino's pretty banging, and you start like gambling
like I
forever.
will say, I don't like this dude, but this casino's pretty dope.
But yeah, we'll end things here. Hope everybody had a good time, and until next time, guys, like always, later days.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.